but not decides tomorrow.
Red, what happened last time?
Uh, well, we began our oh no. Oh, we began our journey basically with us continuing our mission. After our CEO was promoted, Charlotte was promoted the one in charge for our new company, as we made our way to hopefully in the in between to hopefully find out exactly what's been going on, and of course engage in information gathering mainly. No fighting if we can avoid it, and just report back afterwards. So off we went. It was a bit of a bad start, as a bit of a couple of days of travel. We got a little bit lost and had a hard time for a few days before we eventually stumbled across a caravan, of which we can only presume are smugglers, as based on the evidence we saw and how they're moving. Even with the cargo being light, there's still a chance of, well, this could be the people we're looking for, or at very least they can lead to some connections to what the people we're looking for, as we decided to follow them, try to hopefully stay out of sight as we try to gain as much as we could. Eventually, with a day or so of travel, we saw them move into an opportune place, well, next to a spider's nest. And we debated about what to do exactly. Do we continue to follow? Do we leave them here? Do we use the spider nest to our advantage, i.e. causing them much chaos, capture, kill? And we settled on using the spider's nest and hopefully getting a chance to scatter them as well as gain one of them for questioning. And having hopefully the best chance of surviving a spider's nest, Maeve was the one who went first, essentially, as everyone else stayed back to wait for an opportunity. Though sadly, her first stumble or hurdle, she stumbled right into the spider's web as she was caught and unable to move before being, well, apparently someone coming upon her. As a man by the name of Hector made a bit of jokes, seemingly revealing that they knew they were there, though they weren't aware of her, and later on, as has been proven, Charlotte, just the other two. And they just could tell that this was the best chance to get us to come out, essentially, as they took Maeve's weapons and dragged her off to bring the others down to have a conversation, just to be a little bit more polite. But Charlotte and others saw this happening, and, well, Charlotte decided to keep this back while she went to go have a nice little parlay. Things were tense for a second or two, as it seemed the leaders there were very much relaxed about the whole thing, even offering to let Charlotte take a look with her concerns into their inventory, and they mentioned that they've already offloaded whatever they had, and they weren't necessarily breaking the law right now, essentially. And Charlotte can either try to cause a problem with a camp full of people who have the upper hand, or make a nice little conversation, as she went about watching and looking through their, well, equipment, air quotes. While that's going on, Hector seemed to want to heckle Maeve to her annoyance, as I believe Icarus and Hyman were told to come down. And Zach, the leader of the company, decided to ensure that we would just follow without too many problems. That we would follow them, they would have our weapons. This would make it so any wrongdoing or misdeeds that could be perceived by us were seen up close. And this way they could ensure that we wouldn't cause trouble for them down the line, essentially. As we had no really other option, especially if we were left here without our weapons and with our low supplies, we would be put in a bit of danger. And off we went with these smugglers, as unsure about who they were exactly, but we didn't really have much in the way of evidence to point to if these are the people we wanted anyway. So this worked out best. As time went on, Charlotte getting chummy with some of them, trying to gain information, as well as speaking with Byron, as well as the other leader. He gave her a bit of a rundown about apparently him and Zach coming together to make this company and, well, making it so all sorts of people. It wasn't just one set of group of Bogarts or anyone else. It was basically a group of people that worked together pretty well. As well as Icarus learning about the smuggling operations, how they move from the upper floors to the bit of the basement as well. So they have used the in-betweens as most do. Hyman, of course, trying to get some tips from some of the local Sluha, as well as gaining some information about how to better hide themselves. Seemingly trying to talk with Hector about it, who seemed to be the one who picked up on us. Though that didn't really work out, as Hector tried to negotiate a deal with Hyman to speak with Maeve alone, and Hyman, of course, being her only ally in this, said no, for now, at the very least, as they went about their business. And I believe as well as, well, Maeve tried to talk with Zach to get more information about how this operation works, though Hector was there at every turn to ensure that she would gain no insight in that regard as time went on. I believe as well as the fact that, like I said, Charlotte was trying to gain favor with these people, trying to talk with Hector, as he seemed to be trying to correspondence for Maeve, even trying to pulling her face the weapon that he had on hand and upset her as much as he can as she was punching him often twice so far as he seemed to enjoy rallying him up. And of course, like I said, Charlotte and Icarus watching the background. Icarus even offering Maeve some advice on how to handle this, and she's failing miserably. And Charlotte, well, not understanding what exactly they did, though she did learn, I believe, that Hector and this group had a big operation with the Cinder Knight, having stolen something of value from them and slipped it away before they can get themselves killed, apparently, which is an odd and dangerous thing to do, as the Cinder Knights have a history of not wanting to leave their area or let go of their weapons, especially apparently this odd one, and going inside with the information she gained from her own insights and sources as well. I think it ended a bit with Maeve losing out from Hector to make a deal about how to get him to leave her alone for a bit, and going with his request of one drink and 1 day of silence, as she got horribly drunk and offered the sluha good stuff, and probably made an embarrassment of herself. As I'm not sure how much she remembers, but she gained some information about him, as well as apparently things not usually working out in the romantic department as they went back and forth. And I think that's where it ended last time.
Yeah. What's this? Fourth. 3 sessions? 3 sessions, yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. I think I forgot to open my bajillion map. As
Want everyone to know, I warned them not to make me the boss.
Hey, that's not how you get away from responsibility, though.
I feel like it should be. I feel like I should be demoted post haste.
That's not how Malkior works either, so.
Yeah, listen. The people need a scapegoat. Welcome.
Clearly, you're just influenced by the story because you're dating also on.
You can feel the disapproval from Icarus in that tone.
But yeah, after about like 2 to 3 weeks total, wandering through the in-betweens, eventually you will sort of exit as you begin to see more light flooding into the distance, but also or quite a humid air, as well, indicates you are approaching the bathroom of the upper floor. Not sure if there's any conversations you would like to have with any of them or amongst you before you exit the in-between.
Grunt.
I think Maeve would speak with Charlotte for a quick second, or the group as a whole, if that's all right. Well, we haven't really gained much in the way of for this little adventure of ours. Are we planning to regain some more traveling items and then going back into the between to find what we need?
That's the current plan. Make a report on what happened, and head back out there to see if we can find our more evidence of what we're actually looking for. I am going to try and get a bit more information out of our friends here before we go. Maybe they've spotted some of the people we've been looking for while they've been down here.
Understood, ma'am. I haven't had much luck in that way either, so I'll leave it to the rest of you. I'm assuming Hyman and Icarus are here. That's all right for me to say for you two guys.
Yep.
At the very least, they don't seem to have done anything of note, so I don't think they are our target unless they're very good at it since they've already offloaded their shipment. But
They said they'd already finished delivering what they were delivering.
Mhm.
So it's possible. But at this point, again, when we found them, they had nothing on them, so we might as well just arrest the first person we see in the in-between.
of course, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. I'll try and go about my business as usual. She's
Try
probably
and
just
keep it
gonna
in your
say,
pants for a few more days.
"Ma'am, I think I'll be fine with that. Thank you." She gives you a salute before, presumably you're trying to find something to do.
She's like walking off while I turn to the other two. You know, I think he's onto something. Really is fun to mess with her.
Let's go aside. Let's hope they'll be nice enough to return our weapons and don't sell them off.
Yes, well, if they were going to betray us and kill us in our sleep, they probably would have done it already. And unless we realize they're not taking us to where we can meet up with our friends, everything should be fine.
Well then, a few more days to this.
Right. Do try and be friendly as well. We don't want them thinking you're about to try and kill them the moment we break free. I would love to live on friendly terms, no blood spilled.
Oh, I'm not suicidal. That'd be kind of silly.
What she was saying is, stop being so brooding. Go make friends.
Eat smugglers. What the fuck?
Yeah, so here's the thing: they are smugglers. They are transporting us. Tensions seem to be fine, but at any point shit can go wrong. It would be better for
Listen.
everyone if you acted friendly instead of hostile.
He didn't make friends for like 3 weeks. He's not gonna start them now.
Yeah, it's a bit.
He's been like this for 3 weeks. There's a storm cloud above his head. It's always raining.
I'm sorry. These stats on friend making stats.
Listen, you gotta believe, Matt. Come on. We've had worse stats than that before.
That's true. That's true. Red Roll played a 1 charisma character for like almost a year without me noticing.
Yeah, we don't talk about Mario. That was a min max. That was a munchkin move.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
But yeah, as we're walking, Hector's gonna walk up to you, Maeve. So, our last day together. Been
It is.
such just thinking of a funny thing, but I have nothing. I have nothing.
Well, it's not usually a funny thing at the very least. It mostly involved me trying not to strangle you half the time, so
That's
at
kinda
least
funny,
your life
though.
will be safe. Well, your life will be safe and sound once we're out of each other's hair.
I mean, I didn't mind the strangling part.
I'm not gonna. You know what?
Especially when you sit on top. Listen, I listen. Just need to make a couple of adjustments, and
I can't kill you, Hector, at the very least, but I can at least tell you to keep it in your pants. You'll find some new targets to prey upon. I'm sure it'll be a swell time then.
is that it? That I see how it is. You've been hurt before. Well, don't worry. I never hurt those I care about.
What? How much does she remember from the night she got really drunk with the silver thing? Does she remember anything he really said?
I think you remember most of it. Maybe some of the
Mm-mm.
things you said you don't remember exactly how you did, but I think you remember the gist of it.
For a man who likes to talk a big game, you sure don't really know how to catch your prey at the very least. For good reason, it seems.
Listen, it's not catching. It's hunting that I like.
Ah, I see. Well, this hunt will come to its end with a nice little bow then, okay?
Will it though? What if I
It should.
decided to enlist? What then? What are you gonna do?
You don't have the I can survive enlistment type, Hector.
I don't. Well, I know how to navigate the in-betweens. I'm not the most horrible when it comes to fighting, and I can sweet talk my way out of any situation.
Trust me, I don't think you'll last that long. You,
Oh, you have no idea about that, baby.
at the very least, Hector, you seem to have found a nice, cozy little position here as your smuggling ways. Keep to what you know best.
Well, what if I'm a shit smuggler? I want to do a career change.
You can fix it. You can fix it, right?
Sure, you can make dream for anything you want. You know, I can also dream to have the moon in my hands, but that doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Hmm. What if I got you the moon?
Sure, Hector. Sure. And she's gonna like, no, she's not gonna give him the having touch at all. She's not gonna touch him. She's just gonna laugh as she just shakes her head and presumably goes about her business.
Listen.
Actually,
Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet right
Mhm.
now. If you think you're so smart, Miss Hot Pants.
Very well. I am pretty smart actually, but yes.
Well, if I can get you to touch the moon, um, well, what are you willing to offer me?
What is it that you desire, Hector, outside of carnal pleasure, apparently?
Have to go on a full-on date with me. Entire night kind of thing.
Really?
Mhm.
That's what you want?
Yeah,
Oh my god. You only think of one thing, do you? Okay.
I'm a
Okay,
very
fine,
determined
Hector.
man.
Very well, Hector. If you could get me to touch the moon,
Mhm.
I will relent to your request. How about that?
Cool. Cool.
Very well. Have fun with your funeral then. She kind of goes.
So cooked. Holy.
You're
Ah,
so cooked,
oh
Red.
my god.
Listen, I gotta play the character, guys. You can't get mad at me about this.
I can't believe she doesn't realize this is a very obvious trap, and he already knows how to
Yeah.
weasel this to
It's
succeed.
done. It's
Look,
cooked. It's over.
look, she has to be an arrogant fae. I gotta do it sometimes. I can't do the Mac thing, but I can do this. I'm
You're not a corporal like me.
sorry, I'm not as strong.
Yeah. As if there's no other conversations you would like to have with any of the smuggler crew,
I do. I've been saying I wanted to have
Sorry.
a conversation.
go ahead, Red. Go ahead, fucking head.
Red, no.
Go ahead, hate.
That's right. You're right. Go ahead.
Cast aside. I'd like to go talk to Byron Grunt.
Yeah, yeah.
What's he up to right now?
Well, probably like you're walking as this is happening.
So, Byron, you've been down here a while, right?
Oh, say that.
So I'm gonna be honest here. Have you seen anything odd or interesting? Any other groups of people wandering around, probably up to no good?
I mean, there's a lot of smuggling crews. To be a bit more specific.
If I had to guess, probably ones, and this is just between you and me, ones that seem to be supplying rather extremist groups who probably aren't a fan of, well, certain groups of people.
What that means?
Shit, what's the name of the terrorist group who hates all
The
non-fae?
TriStar.
Yeah.
The TriStar movement, or Tristrat.
We believe that there were people smuggling to Tristerids in the area, what we were investigating.
And the shrugs. You can give me an insight roll with
I am about
society.
to, Grunt. Yeah. Societal insight. How many successes?
Uh, probably like 2 basic.
I'm on it.
Yeah, he's kind of deflected. Kind of knows.
Byron, come on. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble as it is. And I really like to think that we had some good rapport going on here. You can't exactly expect it to defend people like the Tristerid. The worst.
Listen, unlike you, we don't give a shit about what ideology. Price is high enough, we do it.
I figured as much, which is honestly why I thought your group might be doing it in the first place. But listen, Byron. All I want to know is if you're not going to head out on another wild goose chase. But if it is you guys, we can probably work something out. Right? If it's not, then less competition for you. If it is you guys, and then I go back out here, we're just going to be wasting our damn time for months and months and months and not finding anything. And then no one's going to be happy.
Listen, we did a couple of shipments, other people do it. It is the way of things.
How about this? Can you give us some information on the other groups?
I don't know other than some vague names, contacts, and topper them, and
That'll work, honestly. Anything is good. Some descriptions at all?
it's a pretty secretive it's pretty secretive life, but we usually do work through the sprites up here. They're the ones who actually supply the things, you know.
I see. Go to the sprites, we'll find the distributors.
Sorry, what was that?
She said, find the sprites, find the distributors.
Hmm. Well,
I'm gonna be honest. This whole, like, espionage thing, not really been my strong suit. If you were me, what would you do to try and at least get some of these guys who are supporting the terrorists?
and if you want, go and topper them. Find this dingy little place where a lot of smugglers go to find their jobs. Called the Two Keys Gentlemen's Club. It's run by a group named Blackwater. Don't fuck with them. You manage to go down there, have a chat. They don't look like you're about to raid the place. He might talk to you and you could figure out whatever info you want about the transport.
Appreciate it, Byron. I owe you one.
He like nods.
Really have enjoyed this trip, honestly. You guys are really fun.
Chuckles a bit. Glad you think so. Usually dodge the army, not travel along with them.
I guess you're glad the spider plan failed, and I'm glad you didn't decide to kill us on the spot.
With your expertise, I don't think the spider plan would have ever worked.
Yeah, I know. I warned her not to step or to watch out for the spider webs. I really did.
She looks like a gullible lass. What can I say?
It's. I feel like she's a little too focused on what she thinks is important. You know?
Yeah, distracted more like.
Definitely that. What is Hector's story anyway?
Just. I'll be honest. Picked up the kid a couple of years ago. Running with some street gang. Topper them. Kinda weird seeing us low this high up. apparently he fucking I don't they say he crawled out of the pipes, but I don't. That sounds like bullshit.
Grunt, what would that insinuate?
The fact that he came through the pipes from like down below.
Honestly, with Hector, not a whole lot about him would surprise me.
My point is, he is young, brash, stupid, but I think has a good heart. Maybe a bit too good for this line of work.
Well, who knows? Maybe if he decides to leave the life behind, he might have a good career as a survey, or as a fuck. What's the name of our group?
It's the
Sentry
Sentries.
as a sentry.
As a sentry.
To the Survey Corps he goes.
The survey. Go fight the Titans.
Military life?
Well, I don't know, man. I think he could be a pretty good sentry. Let's be honest.
I'll kind of look at you, chuckle. Hector in the military? Yeah, good luck with that.
Do we strike you as the average military group? Besides Icarus. My first mission out here, honestly, made the brash decision to go against military protocol, and instead of being reprimanded for it, I was promoted.
He like looks a bit amused, but kind of nods. Maybe then not completely hopeless.
At the very least, he seems like he makes a good contact.
He's too dumb to be a contact. He'll expose you immediately.
Well, less like informant contact and more like, hey, I need you to get me a thing for a job type of contact, you know?
He like still doesn't look convinced, but will kind of slowly nod.
He's got skills as well. It's okay, Maeve can carry him.
They'll fly together like.
The magic carpet ride. Exactly.
Yeah. As
Uh,
there's anything else you want to talk with them?
no. Oh, yeah, actually, maybe I want to go see how Hector's doing.
Hector is following Maeve around.
Listen, Maeve, I will distract him for like 10 seconds. You'll have your reprieve. You owe me.
Yeah, I guess you can like catch, kind of just stand in front of him.
I tackle him, honestly.
Like, can I look over your shoulder? Yeah.
Hi, Hector. How's it going?
I think I've scored myself another day.
Ooh, how'd you do that?
Well, she said something about the moon, so I promised that I could get her to touch the moon.
And she fell for that?
Yes.
God damn it. What is it really? Is it like a moon-shaped toy?
No. The actual moon.
Is it like a reflection?
He kind of winks.
I don't know. She might get all, oh, I'm actually touching the water, the mirror, not the moon. But, you know,
That is the moon to me.
Right. I have another idea. If that one doesn't work out, if you write down the moon on paper, touch to it.
But that's so not dramatic.
It's less romantic, sure, but that's his only plan B. With perhaps maybe like a hair, like a charm for hair, like a hair clip, would also work. Probably find something in the city.
Pretty much find anything if you know where to look.
You seem like just the right guy who knows where to look.
I am an expert at finding things and looking into places.
All right. So if the reflection doesn't work, I think go for the hair clip.
Fine, if the reflection doesn't work, I'll just flip the boat around and I'll dunk her in the water. Now always
How are you gonna
keep
get around the
them.
water?
Listen, always keep them off their feet. Never know what you're gonna do next.
Never let them know your next move, eh?
Mm-hmm. Women love unpredictability.
Well, some of them do. It will certainly get under Maeve's skin, I'll tell you that.
That is my specialty.
So what are your plans after this?
Kind of like shrugs. Probably have to make a stop, pick up our next job.
And leave young fair maiden off to be as two ships passing?
I don't know. I don't think I can just tag along unless you allow it. Yeah, that's right. Aren't you like the boss of this unit?
I am the what am I, a sergeant?
Lieutenant, I think.
Lieutenant. I am a
Actually, Sergeant,
lieutenant.
I'll say.
It was either, it's one of the two. Mac, check the
It's
archives.
in your name.
Yeah, it's Sergeant.
Sergeant,
Sergeant.
Oh, it is sergeant, you're right. I was looking on Discord for some reason. There. I am a sergeant. Technically, I lead this company. We'll say our next part of our mission, if we are to continue it, might require a guide to this city, I would say.
Well, if you pay for my food and a place to sleep, I'm willing to help you out.
Perhaps we do have a deal. Clear it with your bosses first, and think we might have a plan.
Nods. Looks very happy about this.
You know what, Red? I'd say I'm sorry, but I'd be lying. I'm taking a lot of pleasure in this.
He did just take the handgun, put it to the back of your skull, and just fired. This is...
Brett didn't even ask me to do this. This was all me. Now, don't get me wrong, right? Brett would have found a way to bring him back in the... I just,
Fate has figured the meta. What if I orchestrate my own downfall? And then I can make a controlled landing.
Absolutely.
Or take other people with you.
Listen, Red, this for the best. It would have been way worse if you let it go as Grunt would have wanted. I'm helping you.
He immediately bolts, trying to find me. He's gonna just very smugly stand in front of you, maybe.
I need to get better at doing this. How could I help you, Hector? If you would just...
Well, I do believe we are comrades in arms. Valiant soldiers in the same squad.
And how'd you come to that conclusion?
Well, since your boss asked for my help, and I am more than willing to provide. Because
What?
it's my patriotic sense that's overflowing. My sense of
What?
duty. My undying passion towards you, mostly.
What? She's gonna look for
I know,
Charlotte
I
immediately.
know. You are too excited to see me travel with you for a good long while. I don't know how long it'll take for this mission, but it feels like it will take a bit of time.
No, 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 no. You're a smuggler. You belong here with your people, smuggling
Smuggler.
things.
That sounds like an accusation you have no proof for.
You literally explained to me that's what you do. Often. Quite often, actually.
Your Honor, she just mistook my attempts to woo her heart with the reality.
I'm gonna look for my sergeant. You stay there, here.
I will
Sergeant!
stay near you. That's true.
Oh my. Sergeant! She's gonna go try to find Charlotte, please.
Yes, Corporal
Ma'am.
Maeve?
I just want to understand if I misheard. It seems there might be a bit of misunderstanding here with Hector. He seems to believe that he will be coming along with us for our mission.
Mm. Well, let me ask you a question, Maeve. Are you completely, what's what I'm looking for? Fuck. I can't stop being British! Ah! Really familiar with something.
Familiar in what? Are you asking if she's familiar with?
No, like what's the word I'm thinking of? Fluent. No, is it fluent? No, not really. Shit. Never mind. I'm just gonna fucking wing it.
It's not the word.
No, I don't know how to sound it out because I forget the word, but I know there's a word for.
Are you saying familiar with something? Like, is that the word
Like
itself? You
an in-depth knowledge of an area. Like, are you like
Acquainted?
more than acquainted? You know, like
Accustomed.
yeah, accustomed's a better word for it. You know, we'll go with that. Put it as a placeholder.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, are you accustomed with crawling through the underbelly of the sink and, you know, getting in contact with people and acting like not a military officer?
I'm gonna look at my stats right now. Yes, actually. Yes, I am. I am.
Right. So you know the city like the back of your hand, right?
Not necessarily city, but I know what to do to get that what we need, ma'am.
Mhm.
And I think also it would be better to find a guy who's actually inside the city instead of someone who's not inside the city.
Well, as far as I've been told, Hector has actually been to this city for a long while. He was found here, actually.
Well, I
Been
don't
all over
necessarily
it.
think that makes him an expert of the city, especially as he has not been there. I assume for quite some time.
Well, maybe like a month, perhaps. I don't
No.
think a city layout can change within a month, can it?
No. I would
be
like
honest.
to.
I will be perfectly honest with you, Maeve. If we were to head back now, we would have completely failed our mission, and the Tristarids will be free to continue their whatever they're planning. I have been given an opportunity to actually find not only the supplier, but more of the distributors. If we can pull this off, we can get way more than we initially set out to do, and actually score a solid victory. Problem is, I don't trust just the four of us to pretend to be smugglers. If
Is
we
this
have
for the mission
someone,
then?
this is for the mission.
Very well then. I will hold my feelings on the matter and do what's best for that.
I will be honest with you, Maeve. Despite how it looks, I am not doing this just to play matchmaker.
I
Not
would
at all.
hope so, ma'am. I would lose respect for you if that was the case.
I would lose respect for myself as well. I do truly believe that this is probably the best road to success on our mission.
Very well then. I will. I understand, Sergeant.
All right. If he does cross a line, let me know, and I will handle it. All right.
I would appreciate that, ma'am. She gives you a salute. Not happy, but like I said, mission comes first right now. She just walks off.
Are you not happy though? Are you not happy?
Grunt.
I'm over the moon.
Guys, I feel
I'm
like
over the fucking moon.
Charlotte's is due an insight roll. So, are you really not happy?
I think right now, like I said, Grunt, Maeve entirely thinks this is him. Just
Charlotte, roll me an insight roll.
she is not happy about this.
What's the sub staff of that, Grunt? The main stat.
Society. Whereas
Absolutely.
Maeve, you need to roll me like a society illusion.
I can't believe Grunt read human reaction, not the character.
Yeah.
I
One
can't
second.
believe this.
Is it society illusion?
Yeah.
I know I got one success. I can reroll if I have to.
I also have embarrassed, so I have to have a -1 modifier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. It's 3 dice. You can reroll. It's not
Yeah.
that bad. Sean.
I will reroll.
I
believe
think
in you, Hayes.
yeah, go ahead.
There we go.
That's a two successes.
Yeah, I think for Maeve there is anger there, and she still is embarrassed because Hector kind of like made fun of her, so she thinks she's just fucking with her this entire time, and she can just see this being the case for the next how long until he gets bored, essentially. Maeve fully believes this is him fucking with her the entire time.
Mhm. So listen, in Charlotte's eyes, this is a win-win. Either A, he's just fucking with her, and nothing will actually come of it, and she'll get a good informant out of this. B, he's not just fucking with her, which is what I, Haterade, and Charlotte kind of think, and this might actually turn out for the best for everyone, if you know what I'm saying.
You are selling Maeve to this man. What is wrong with you?
I'm not selling Maeve. I am playing matchmaking.
You were judging Icarus for judging the some COs, but here we are, Maeve. Are you judging the CO's orders? Your judgment?
Shut up, Mac. I'll kick you in the balls. God damn it.
Listen, Red, you can't look me in the eyes and tell me I didn't give you a good reason.
Oh no, you did. Like, so all you have to do is say this is the mission, and Maeve will just be like, fine. The mission comes first before my feelings.
It's fine. Hate has given me a new avenue of punishing you. Wonderful. Truly.
I
my
would say I live to
strongest
serve,
soldier.
Grunt, but this was purely personal.
You already got your revenge in fucking Game of Thrones. What do you mean?
Yeah, and now you're fucking on me in New York!
I don't know. I feel like you did that yourself. You did that yourself.
You literally sold me out!
The
sell
GCU
you
is
out.
a series of meta grudges.
You sold me out, Darius. You sold me out,
You know,
too.
guys. You know,
Yeah, to the
this
person I'm trying to kidnap!
something,
What are you talking about?
cycle of revenge, something, guys.
Nah,
Listen,
see, I'm not Darius. I encourage the cycle of revenge.
Listen to me.
To be fair, I was about the
Listen
cycle.
to me. Hey, you gotta remember, Darius is the one who told me that. Darius is the one who did all
Well,
that.
it's
I didn't
fine.
get a
Take
chance
your
to do
revenge for
anything.
the different game.
You were the one telling Darius I'm making a spell for this guy to trap demonic teleportation. That's what tipped them off.
That's what tipped him off. I was like, yeah, I have
That's
a
what tipped them
job.
off.
Hey,
Okay, I
don't
think-
let her talk you out of this. This was masterfully done.
It's fine, Richard.
Thank
Take
you, Grunt.
revenge on
Thank
him in
you.
a different
Listen,
game.
Grunt, even
Yeah,
if I was
yeah.
completely unjustified in my foolhardy quest for revenge, I'm still gonna do it because I'm having so much fun.
It's a Hunter Heritage game gonna be okay. I remember. I remember this.
Is there anyone else who wants to have any conversations, either with your own crew or with them?
Yeah, Haimond wants to approach Byron and ask. I guess we arrived at our destination, so we can get back our weapons.
He kind of like looks at you and says, "Yeah, next day we'll hand over your gear. We'll head over to the bowl, and you can head over to Tupper them, and we'll be out of each other's hair. Don't worry, we're not gonna steal your weapons."
Okay, that's good. Thank you for the ride. It was really fun.
Sure was. Never traveled in betweens with a bunch of actual sentries. Good working with all of you. As you know what, Haimund, you can also give me an insight with society. Last chance to not cook red.
Fail it. Fail it. Fail it.
Well, nah, I was gonna say no. He is just gonna. Things are gonna go normally tomorrow. Cooked red. It's done. It's over for you. You're not escaping this anymore.
I did my best.
I was my only hope.
At the very least, you're pretty sure he is not gonna like screw you over in any way with the gear.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Is Icarus gonna do anything? Have any last
Icarus must-
conversations?
Icarus mostly look at the conversation between fucking me, but further away looking at the conversation and fucking Hector, Maeve, and Charlotte had mostly laughing.
Even he's also laughing at you, Maeve. Everyone's
But,
laughing.
Icarus is not laughing. He's mostly smiling. Listen, Maeve made fun of fucking Icarus fucking back talking Juliet, but Maeve was
Hey,
right now
look,
back talking
listen.
Charlotte. So Icarus right now feel like, oh yeah, who's fucking back talking their CO now?
Listen, she had an inside to ask if this is really necessary, CO, and CO's like, this
You
is.
don't
And
do
she's
that
like,
in the
yes.
military.
Yes, you do. You ask, like, hey, sir, is this really necessary? And the guy's like, yeah, it's necessary. Okay. I
Alright,
can't do anything else about it.
Icarus is smiling a lot. Not laughing out loud, but he's smiling. He's mostly observing it.
My greatest
Okay.
fear right now is how to get rid of this embarrassment thing, because this shit's still stuck to her.
You need
We'll
to have
figure
an
that out
honest
later.
You're never gonna
conversation.
get rid of embarrassed with Hector around. I'm sorry.
That's true.
Apparently.
It's gonna
apparently
keep
fuck
getting
won't leave me alone.
re-added.
But yeah, as
I was gonna tell. I
Sorry,
was
go
gonna
ahead.
inform Icarus and Hyman about the addition of Hector to our.
Icarus,
Go
no,
ahead.
Icarus, yeah,
you
sorry.
can roleplay that out.
Gentlemen, I know that we have become quite familiar with our traveling companions here. So I just wanted to say our mission isn't going to be over once we reach back to town. Our mission was to find out what and who was supplying the Tristerids, and perhaps any more information we can find on them. I have been given information that we can find the answers to our questions in the city. It will require some finagling, which is why I have employed the help of someone who knows the life a bit better than us. For the time being, Hector will be joining us as a bit of a consultant and assistant.
Damn, do you think this is really necessary?
I'm going to be honest, considering how well our last assignment went, probably. I want to... Maybe it's not necessary. There's a chance we could still do it on our own. But I think anything that could increase our odds of success is something we should take.
I'm pretty sure Hector will not ask for any payment.
All he asks is room and board.
It's not the worst idea. And I'm not sure how many contacts he has. I'm not sure how long he's been a smuggler.
He has been in the
Yeah.
city for quite a while, so it's quite possible he actually knows people here.
Well, certainly a higher chance than we do. Certainly, that's for certain.
Certainly, that's for certain.
I just said, Roger.
Certainly.
I'm sorry. What the? Let's continue. Okay, I could say, fam. I'm sure you and Maeve will have lots of fun.
I chose him for a variety of reasons. One, he seems to be the most genuine about, okay, actually, first of all, he's the one least intimately tied to the group. Second, he's the one I have the best relationship with. And third, I think he would have a vested interest in, staying employed.
I took some of the reason, sir, ma'am. You say jump, I jump. I only ask how high.
Yeah, well, I guess I agree with your decision if it's better for our mission.
I assume no complaints then?
No, ma'am.
Good.
As you eventually gonna camp the last night in the in-betweens, just at the edge. The humid weather clearly signaling the change of environment, as you can see the large sort of swamplands in the distance. And as you'll go to sleep, wake up in the morning, they'll sort of hand you your gear back. As yeah, you can see in the morning that Hector is talking to both Zack and Byron, sort of most likely saying his goodbyes, putting them a bit up to speed. As well, they would depart. Unless there's anything you would like to do to them, stop them, kill them, I don't know, start the fight now.
Yeah. Now that we've gotten our weapons back, our plan can finally happen.
Attack
Kill them
them.
all.
If I pay them, will they take him back? If I give them 4 gold, will they take him back?
Yeah, give them a lot more than that.
They're like, oh no, you don't understand. We've been trying to get rid of him forever. We should be paying you.
We owe you some money, actually, Sir Charlotte. We'll pay it to the Imperial Treasury.
No, Charlotte would walk up to them and just say, thanks for letting us take on your prize smuggler. I'll be sure to take care of him.
Good luck to you with that. As Zack sort of claps you on the shoulder.
Oh, I don't think I'm the one who's going to be needing luck.
Well, certainly not my problem now.
Glad I could take this issue off your hands. Perhaps I should be asking for payment.
Now, let's not get too hasty. Depends on how much.
Perhaps I can be paid in a future opportunity to work together.
We'll keep your names in mind.
That's all I ask. Stay safe out there and don't get into too much trouble.
You too. Good luck.
Shake his hand as I head off.
Hector, with the simple backpack slung over his shoulder, looks at all of you, says, I think we'll work together just fine. Just fine indeed. He winks
I'm
at
so
you,
happy.
Nate.
She scoffs.
I love it when you do that.
Ma'am, where are we? Where's the next route?
See, she thinks she's like... I don't like it when she's upset, but I like it when she frowns. Brings out her natural beauty.
Glances
I'll
at her.
lean in and whisper to him, you and I both know you'd be happy either way.
Well, caught me red-handed.
Don't worry, I won't tell her.
I'm gonna go on ahead.
Alright, could you
I
secure
will-
us a place to stay for the night?
Will do.
I was gonna say, you still have a good while to walk until Tupperdom. You have an entire fucking marshland to cover.
Oh, I thought we were there.
No.
Well, you see, Grunt, some of us can fly and some of us can't, so...
Well,
So she's
that
gonna
is true, but now you have a walker with you.
there's a reason the Imperial Army does not mix non-fairies and fairies and sentry
Yeah,
units.
if you look at the map, you'll see that the bowl is much more like closer to your exits than Topperdam. So
Yeah, don't worry. She's just gonna scout ahead, make sure things are cool, and she'll be back once she's done with that. She'll let you know. She
She flies away from Hector.
it's just like start flying.
I'll-
Hector will kind of shout after you and say, "You have to come down back to camp eventually." Oh, there she goes.
I don't should be coming back.
I could order her back within a certain amount of time, but I think that'd be pushing it.
She will come back, don't worry.
She leaves a note saying she'll meet you in town.
Yeah, well, sure, you can cross the marshland on your own. I'm sure you don't need to like.
Look, we both know she can't, but in her dreams,
She wants to rather die than be with Hector.
keep pushing it. I can't
Death
kill
is,
him.
death is preferable.
She's a part of the mission now. He's essential work.
He is indeed. Don't you love it?
I love it so much.
Yeah.
All right.
You'll start heading out on your own.
I'll probably just like go back to how we usually were traveling across, make sure that he doesn't get stuck in any of the marsh puddles. You know, have like I'll probably have like Icarus carry him across certain spots if he can't he has trouble.
Yeah, no, he is he is quite quick on his feet. Can easily navigate through most of the land. Doesn't seem to have any problem.
Nice.
Probably not the first time he went through here. Now I know I have to stat out Hector for next session. He has become a valued member
party.
of
Yeah,
this.
party member.
Absolutely.
Read something,
Trade.
read something, cycle of violence, something, revenge.
You're-
It's not worth it.
You're so right, Mac. You're so right.
That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. I do it too to tomorrow.
I plan to. Thank you. Yes.
You see, when you have God on your side, it's kind of hard to get revenge.
I remember, I'm fully aware of the hate and grunt
No, you
alliance.
gotta go to different games where like God is on your side in those games, and then fuck the other player. Or it'd be like me and this scheme against him out of character to fuck him over.
But yeah,
Listen, Red, I on my knees swear to you, me and Grunt did not plan this. I saw an opportunity, and I took it, because I personally really love Hector.
Absolutely.
So, as probably take you a couple of days to reach Topperdam. Every night, Hector walks by your little tent. Even says, good night and sweet dreams. I hope you will not dream about me.
I will not, Hector. Good night. Have fun wherever you're sleeping. She's gonna try to zip the tent. I don't know if zippers exist, but I hope they do.
They don't exist. No zippers. Gonna like peek his head and says, if you do, I hope you that's like really, really spicy.
I'm sure it'll be all flavors of spice. Like get out.
He kind of like slowly exits.
Get out of here, Hector.
Starts
Go to
like,
bed.
kind of like humming a tune as he like you realize he's placed his tent like quite next to you.
Oh God. Right, she slept through marshes. She can do this. She believes.
Yeah, with Hector here, I won't make you roll for traversing the land because he knows the way. Plus,
See, already paying off, guys.
Don't you do this to me.
Icarus didn't doubt his use utility. He's like laughing at Maeve suffering slightly.
Don't worry, Hector. Don't worry, Icarus. I think we're all gonna be enemies by the end of this.
But yeah, after a couple of days, you will reach the large elevators that take people up into Topperdam proper. as the probably like the local police will sort of not really pay you too much mind because with your sentry rank, too much gonna be allowed in. They're just gonna ask you a couple of basic questions which you don't even have to like answer truthfully. They're not gonna. I'm not sure how truthful you're gonna be with this.
I'll probably leave out the part that we've traveled with smugglers and more about the fact that we are returning from a scouting mission
It's a good one.
due to some unforeseen consequences. The mission has taken more time, and that I will be reporting in to my superior officer, to the local military base of this city.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. As the local gendarmes will let you pass. Once you ascend the large elevators, tall elevators, you will be greeted with the crowded streets of Tupperdom. As there's a lot of people going about. You can see the large like body of water in the distance, an endless expanse, ships coming in and out. The character, the background art here is like aesthetically correct, but scale wise, ignore the scale. It's much bigger, like way bigger.
Yeah,
I
I know.
thought
There's like
it looks
there's
really
that,
cool.
there's that there's that ocean. Yeah, it's
It's meant to be like like Great Lake size, basically.
Mm.
Small sea. It's should be
Ooh.
yeah. It's really big. So is Tupperdom itself. I kind of interpret it as they have like an actual naval force. Tupperdom has like an actual naval force, so that you don't need that unless there's a lot of ground to cover and there's like piracy and shit. So
Yeah. I was thinking like, what would they be fighting? And then I'm like, okay, I pirate do that.
tons of smugglers. Yeah.
yeah, as you can see, maybe this is the first time for any of you that have never seen this place. Just a horizon filled with water as far as you can see.
That's a lot of water.
It's nice.
It's kind of beautiful, yeah.
Has you ever seen it before?
No, not really.
I've been there once, but not often.
The best views are wasted on the people who do not appreciate them.
Speaking of which, Maeve, make sure your schedule is clear for tonight.
She's gonna raise an eyebrow as she seemingly forgot about the deal they made so long ago, at least in her mind. And what exactly would I have to keep my schedule clear? Is there something further we must
I'm about
do?
to give you the moon, like we promised.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Fine, sure. I'll play along for now. I can't. She glances at Charlotte, since we are working in the same mission for now.
Well, think of him as a really annoying subordinate.
I do.
Then, if you excuse me, I need to go procure. Well, never mind you that. I'll see you tonight. I hope you don't need me for today. You can find like.
Would you at least recommend a place to stay?
Aren't you with the army? Don't you get like your own places?
Yeah, but the salt barracks.
The birds have its
And we
charms,
could,
though.
I suppose, but I don't want to be boring. I mean,
There's a
would-
nice. There's like a nice inn.
it's,
The,
you know,
the
it's the
fishing spear.
All right, keep that one in mind. Have fun with your preparations.
I will. He will make his way.
Confident is he looking right now when he leaves?
He is very confident. He is, in fact, quite
Ooh.
happy with himself.
Maeve is little worried, but she's not gonna say anything. She doesn't believe it's gonna work, so it's fine. Whatever this is.
You know,
Well,
I wish yeah. I wish someone. I wish someone would promise me the moon.
I'm sure with enough luck you'll find someone who would promise you the moon and not immediately try to torture you with it, at the very least, ma'am.
Mm.
Are you sure we can't stay at the barracks, ma'am?
So it can be a new requisition. The money required for. What are you not justifying that?
It's what I was thinking is too many people see us going around asking too many questions coming to and from the base might hurt our chances. Obviously, a few people are going to know we're military, but the less people who do, the more people are probably willing to talk to us.
Should we
Ma'am.
try to blend in, as they say? I don't think these clothes will get us much in the way of friendly conversations.
Yeah, I do believe we should look for some different clothing after I make my reports. How about this? You three go out into the city, find us some new clothes. I will report to our superiors.
Yes, ma'am.
Meet back at the inn. Sound good?
Yep.
Very well.
Yeah, I guess you start making your way into town. It's like midday, so you have a couple of hours until sunset falls. You're gonna head straight for the inn.
Is it possible to buy clothes on the way there, or we can
Yeah.
get clothes?
Probably find like a tailor shop. Get some
Yeah.
new clothing.
Yeah, I
Now,
guess that.
now clothing. That's not the cheapest thing unless you're gonna buy like shit clothes.
I think we're
I
trying to
think that's what
blend
we're
into
going
the
for.
smuggler. Yeah.
Not like
Ooh.
absolute rags, but like something like obviously someone who's not high society would wear,
Taking cues from the smuggling group we were with, probably.
You don't want to go to a tailor shop. You're gonna just go to the market. You're gonna buy some like you can if you let's one give has the best sort of either etiquette or eloquence or charm. There could work, I
Ooh,
guess.
Yep, that's going to be on Charlotte, but sadly, Charlotte has left this task to us.
Well, out of the people who going.
It might be you, Hyman, because I have a -1 in society for rolls, so no matter what I do,
Well, I posted my stats, so but I think
Hyman-
I might have similar stats.
Yeah, I have to charm. That's
Yeah.
the.
Whoever rolls
That's
can get
better-
a +1 bonus.
yes.
You're the best. You're the best, Hyman.
Yeah.
Okay. So to apply modifier, I tap +1.
Yeah, I think you should be able to click it.
Okay, yeah, I am.
A success. Okay, it's not horrible. Well, you're gonna be swindled though a bit, so one of you lose 1 coin.
I
That's
can
good.
lose 1 coin, it's fine.
Yeah, you spend the
Oh,
afternoon.
sorry, I don't have any coins.
I will spend the coin because I don't think Icarus has some either.
Then as fuck,
I have
apparently.
no coins.
Yeah, you're gonna be swindled a bit, but listen, you're not locals. You're clearly not. This is not your scene. You want them fast, so by the end of the afternoon, like 2 or 3 hours, you'll have a set of clothes for all of you that you can wear. They're like mismatched and not properly fitted, but they do make you look like part of like you would blend in with some of the poorer sailors around.
Yeah, we'll have Maeve's
Nice.
clothes when not Maeve's, but Charlotte's clothes when she gets here too.
As you would explore here, you would realize quickly there is a clear societal divide. It does seem to people tend to be in brackets. You can like the sort of the more rough crowd are not they're looking poorly dressed. They don't look like they take care of themselves too much. And then there's an immediate jump as you see like university alumni and like guards walking about in pristine clothes and impeccable style. And it's the same for like the city itself. It seems like it's the shanty area is basically made out of shacks and quite poor living conditions. The market itself, the parts you went to were sort of quite the impromptu tables that were set up with everyone sort of selling whatever they have. And if you walk into, you can see like the richer areas a bit higher up, made out of quite elegantly designed buildings with with an imposing architecture. So it does kind of give you that of sensation that there is the poor are poor and the rich are rich. Much more contrast. There's like a much bigger contrast between the classes than what you're used to in the realm.
Gotcha.
But yeah, what is Charlotte doing while the other three are getting clothes?
I'm making my report. Just so that they know that
to the actual like military barracks.
Yeah, just so that they're like, holy shit! Oh, we sent out these scouts so long ago, and they haven't reported back. They might be dead. Just to let them know, like, yeah, we're alive. We're pursuing our mission. We ran into some snags. It's gonna take some more time.
Yeah, listen, your sentries, you get a lot of like what's the word? Autonomy.
Leeway.
Yeah, you get a lot of leeway as well to just sort of operate. But yeah, they'll file in your report. There's no other sentries here. The Imperial Army has a small outpost, but well, technically the Imperial Army is not the official army here, so your presence is quite small compared to the Edge Guard. Guards mostly the town and has like the naval army basically, and the postal army itself. So yeah, but as you reunite with the rest of your group at this inn that looks fine, at least you don't think you'll die of disease. You'll get to change into your more well, locally approved brands of clothing.
Perfect. Memories.
Maybe even get to enjoy a small dinner, as the cuisine here is quite different than what you're used to. There's a lot of fish-based food.
How did they get fish in the tub?
I'm not sure what you mean, ma'am. Did you not see the ocean before our eyes?
Well, that was out of character. That was hate.
Oh, okay. You sound like Charlotte when you said it. You sound like Charlotte when you said
That
it.
was just.
Hey, how do they farm mushrooms? Do you think swarms of hornets and bees can just live inside your fucking walls?
Yeah, if you leave it alone.
There's a little magic in this world.
Do you think the fucking how do you build a city underneath a fucking sofa? That's like fucking the metropolis.
I assume spatial magic was going on. I was unaware that like fish were
well, this isn't like these aren't like your actual fish, hey. These are like what you would consider fish.
Okay. So like little water bugs.
Yeah. Just not gonna I have like funny names for everything because I will lose my mind.
Yeah. That was just like listen, I'm a very curious person. When
there's a book
know
that you can
questions
read.
weren't asked.
There's a book you can read.
There's a book you can read, actually.
Me and Grunt studied it. You see.
Okay, Miss Know-It-all read. Why are there actually fish in the tub?
Yeah, there are. Fish.
It's not like proper, like it's not like real fucking fish like fucking like florals or whatever. It's basically like fucking, I'm not sure what the English word, but it's a tiny baby fish, basically a larva and whatnot.
Yeah,
I know minnows, but like
minnows, yeah, not even minnows, actually smaller than minnows.
Yeah, and there also are real life fish which do grow into a large sized beast that they have to worry about at a later date, but that's fine. They kill them.
There are leviathans in the lake.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what one of the things that the Navy does.
If you're lucky, you might meet one that can talk to you, but that's another whole other story.
Yeah, they are magic. But anyway, let's talk about the lore. Study the book, hate.
Read your homework.
My
Read
mind
to
is
do the
blown
homework. Do the
right
fuck.
now.
So there's no conversation, specific conversation that you want to have.
Mostly, I assume we're just waiting for Hector to begin our mission right now. Maybe,
Well,
But you
Listen,
are waiting. Here's what's thinking like well, you are waiting.
look, I finally got a chance to get some alone time. I'm going to take care of my weapon and maybe walk around a bit. Try not to be too obvious about anything.
I would walk up to you and said, "See, I promise you, get your gun back. Pristine
is-
condition."
It was nice to know that. Well, it's nice to have it back in my hands, ma'am. I presume we'll be. Oh, I'm not wanting to presume too much. I plan to take a look around. I'm not sure if anyone else wants to come with.
I was thinking we've been on the road for a good long time. Perhaps we could actually take the rest of the evening to relax for a bit. We can
This
start
is
our
how I
official
relax.
investigation tomorrow.
This is how I relax, ma'am. My grandmother always say
Why are you so
those.
stressed all the time?
I'm stressed all the time because I have an annoying little thing that follows me around that likes to mess with me.
No, I feel like you were stressed before that too.
Well, at the very least, I'm going to take a walk around, see the sights, as they say, and report back anything strange if I notice anything. Anyone
Right.
else
Nope.
want to come with?
Try not to act strange.
I presume not.
No, I want to rest.
Understood.
See, he gets it.
I'll
Icarus?
enjoy the amenities of civilization, in form of alcohol and beds.
Okay, well, I won't be out too long. She,
And I think maybe Hector has a surprise for you. Who knows?
Yes, apparently he does. I'm sure it'll be just as annoying and anger-inducing as most of his surprises have been.
Yeah. Oh, you
But
find
I
me
will-
at the. Yeah, well, maybe if you want to pick, you will find me at the nearest pub.
Understandable. I wish you good fortune in that regard. Please do not lose all your money by being swindled.
Well, I was not the one doing the shopping.
I'll be back soon.
Take care.
Have fun.
She gives a lazy wave as she will go about watching the sights.
As like after she like leaves the room, I'll turn to the two. So do you want to spy on them?
No, it's. Leaving be the kid doesn't seem like a spy or anything dangerous.
No.
The only
You
thing-
see what Hector's planning on doing because he made a bet with Maeve that he could get her to touch the moon, and if he won the bet, he'd go on a full-on date with her. His plan is to take her out on the lake and have her touch the reflection. And if and when that fails, he's gonna dunk them both in the water.
That's
Yep.
pretty smart.
Just
Right?
for him. I mean, no, I was maybe supposed to say like that's not the real moon. I mean, that's good for them.
That's
Listen,
what I was thinking. See, I was thinking that he could put like a moon hair clip in her hair. You know, I thought that'd be romantic.
Well, you find me at the pub. I have no interest in this romance shenanigans. I want to enjoy. I'm gonna enjoy my relaxing time here. Before
What about you,
we
Hyman?
get back to work.
What about you, Hyman? I have a spyglass. You take turns looking.
Yeah, I'm really curious now about the result of Hector's plan.
Great. Well, I'm gonna get something to eat. Maybe play a few tunes for the crowd, and then we'll head out to the lake.
Okay, sounds good.
See, Hyman knows how to party.
Fucking short as what childish nonsense is this?
I'm living vicariously through her.
What do you mean?
My girlfriend is back a whole other city away.
She'll show up for you if you ask nice enough.
I can't speak her into existence,
You
no
gotta
matter how
believe.
hard I try.
As you'll give a couple of hours to relax, unwind, rest a bit. As night falls, maybe you'll have to eventually return back to the inn unless you're gonna try and dodge this bullet.
Listen. I know she didn't sign her name on the contract, but we're no bitches here. We don't.
You could go to Icarus and get some words of wisdom about this dirty Sluha race.
Icarus, I don't want to be part of your racist rants.
All of the racism is justified, though.
What if I'm justified? He tells
What
every
if it's justified, though?
No, we're
You
not
can go to Icarus for
justifying
some
race-
words of wisdom to support you.
I don't want to be drunk Icarus and his racist slurs. I'm gonna go back to the hotel.
So yeah, as Hector will approach you like, well, I think the time is just right. Shall we, my lady?
Don't say that. Very well. Let's make our way. I really should give you I don't know, a status. We'll figure that out
Boyfriend, I
later.
think that's the status.
You have not earned that one at all. If nothing else, you're
Well, you said
know
you
it's
asked me
closer.
what status should give me. I told you.
I can't hit you. Please don't try to make me want to hit you.
You can, but you know that's not just gonna make it worse for you.
No, I can't because now we're on the same mission and we are on the same team. That means you should be equals in this regard. So, essentially, I am not going to treat my equal teammates to such a degree.
Well, that just means I can keep making compliments. He like smiles. And...
I can just take you to a brothel. We can find you a brothel where you can get our whatever situations in going on in your pants out.
The whores of the port have no shot at even holding a candle to you, my lady. In
These
fact,
games of yours are tiresome.
I haven't seen any boggart, sprite, or Slua shine as brightly as you. And you'll see too tonight. You'll see it.
At the very least, you need to get out more, meet more people, maybe.
I met quite a lot of people.
Yeah, I need to meet more people.
Well, I could meet your parents.
Damn, it's good.
No, no, my grandmother would have you killed before you even got to the front door. That's not.
Don't
I
worry,
don't
I'm
have
used to
parents.
dodging gendarmes and soldiers.
Well, good luck on that regard. And I don't have parents, so you have one less worry in that shot.
Well, listen,
Oh.
neither do I. So technically, we have something. We have more in common. You see, I think we're made for each
I-
other.
I see that stumble there caught you off guard. You weren't expecting that, weren't you?
Well, I remember some of our discussions.
Yeah, I'm not going to be drinking with you anytime soon.
Well, no, don't say never. You will owe me a date after tonight.
Oh, we'll see if you succeed in this little riddle of
Mhm.
you seem so confident with.
As he is leading you down towards like the pier, gonna gesture for a small little rowboat. Up in, my lady.
Man, you really have to stop calling me that. Call me Corporal.
I don't know. There's a lot of corporals out there. There's only one that
Yeah.
I fancy. As he's gonna jump in the boat with you.
She just shakes her head. Get this over with.
As he like starts rowing out. And it's a clear night as there is some ambient light that shines down from the window, illuminating the surface of the water. As you kind of like just rows, and he'll kind of start again humming a tune.
What are you
as
humming?
well. One of the mini songs I've learned around here. Been here
Oh, you're
for
always singing.
about a decade or so.
Oh, you seem to quite hum it often. I assume this is the one he usually always hums, right?
Mhm.
Is that all right? to
When
say?
he's happy, yes.
Yeah. I assume you hum it often at the very least. I assume it's some vulgar story.
Really want to know? It's my
Why
own
not?
interpretation, honestly. Hmm?
Go ahead, tell me.
Well, know what they say about sailors and their treasures. But where I grew up, you've seen the call it disparity between the highly educated, the scientists, and the common folk around here.
Yes, it is. Well, the line is quite clear.
Well, where I come from the basement, things are way worse. Much more, a lot more crime, a lot more violence, and the wealthy are, well, ooh, your royals have nothing on them.
I've heard of such tales.
So, one day I decided to, well, I've had enough and sort of started making my way up, I guess. Ventured in the in-betweens. That was around 10.
That's quite young to travel alone in such a dangerous journey.
Well, I'm not sure if you're gonna believe me or not, but well, I wouldn't have really made it for too long. I was a kid, and I thought I could. Well, when you're a kid and you think you can just outrun every problem, but there was a small smuggling caravan that picked me up before I got eaten by a spider. They managed to help me out, and eventually got here. And after I saw the sea for the first time, I just decided this is the place where I want to live for a while.
It's a nice spot to start off with home.
So I'm hearing I kind of learned a bit of their sea shanties, but you know what they I feel like they lack the extra flair that the Slua have. Put a Slua on a ship. I think you can make something. We are the greatest fighters all around.
As they like to brag at the very least, and you often seem to do.
Well, it's not bragging if it's true.
You really are such a self-confident man, then, Hector.
I am. I am the most
Like,
confident.
Well, that ego will drag you down eventually if you're not careful. Hopefully, not anyone else with you.
Well, the only time I go down is when I go down, and he's gonna wink at you.
You ruined it. You ruined it. You're ruining it.
My specialty, ruining things.
At the very least, Hector, I do not understand why you seem to enjoy such company. I've made it quite clear how I feel about the whole thing, and still you seem to persist.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
It seems you just want a harder target.
That's on you. I cannot change your mind. I can merely show you my heart. Wear it on my sleeve and let you repeatedly abuse me, but this is what it takes.
I don't really think you're thinking with your heart in this regard.
Now listen, you here.
Mm.
Those two things don't need to be mutually exclusive.
I think there's very much this. The one thing I can say with confidence you seem to think with that and your pride.
I have no pride. Pride implies um sort of image to uphold. No, you see, I just have arrogance. A lot of it.
Ah, arrogance, pride. Very well then. You seem to hold a lot of arrogance for yourself as well as a giant ego for how you do things.
I hold many giant things, but we don't talk about everything.
As we should not.
It's true, you should see it one day, but all in good time. All in good time.
I could help you find some other new prey to follow with. I could help you find a one more closer to your appetite if you want.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm sure that will be quite easy enough if we try
Nah.
to open your mind.
I'm sorry, Maeve. Not even that Sarina can hold a candle to your beauty and elegance. And honestly, I've never had a woman kick me so hard.
I'm sure if you tried to look hard enough, you could find a woman who'd be willing to do worse.
Possibly, but I've never dated a Bogart, so I will never know.
See, look at that. You haven't even seen your full horizon.
But no, because it's all just blanketed by you.
At the very least, I feel as if once you gain your prize, as you seem so content with, that might be the easiest option, actually.
Listen, if you think that's it, maybe you should just give in and we'll find out. How about that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I give in, and then you'll never. Until this mission is done, you are a comrade in arms. I cannot kill you, and I cannot drop you off this cliff, or any cliff, or shoot you. I'll push you down a pair of stairs.
No, but you could get me quite wet. By throwing me in the sea, of course. What I meant.
Yes, that's exactly what you meant, and nothing else. You know, you could just go for Charlotte.
Yeah, but Is it that hard to believe it's love at first sight?
Loves of fairy tales, Hector. We are adults
I am
here.
literally a walking fairy tale, though. I sing songs of the sea. I sing songs of the desert. I have.
So
Hmm?
This is like so can many other people. You can call that bard if you prefer. Charlotte does it often. You might have something in common with her when it comes to musical taste.
No, because Charlotte actually can sing. See, I don't have any. It's all confidence, nothing else.
Arrogance again.
Name it what you will. I have it in spades.
She just rolls her eyes as I can assume he's still rowing.
He is gonna point out, says, well, we are here. Like, stands up. You want to touch the moon? Points to the side. As you can see the large sort of reflection as the water around you, a slightly different color. As you look up and you see the moon sort of shining partially through the window.
There was a bit of confusion when he said when he stood up, and as he continued to talk, grunt, you can see that she looks from the water up to the moon and back again, and there's like, if you look close enough, you can see like an eye twitch. Give me a second. This shouldn't count. This shouldn't count. This isn't fair.
I don't believe you specified. It is the moon. You can touch it. The actual moon. It's not a drawing. It's, in fact, the closer we will ever get to it.
God damn you. She gets up, probably rocking the boat a little bit. This isn't fair. Fuck you.
Oh, well,
You get the block.
listen. There's something else.
Mm.
Charlotte did say that I should have a plan B. Now, I don't have a clip with the moon, but I do have something though.
Back on the shore, Charlotte is like smacking Hyman in the shoulder. Oh, he's gonna knock him into the wall.
As he's gonna pull out this very ornate-looking box and sort of hand it to you.
Wait a minute.
What is this?
Yeah.
I swear this better not be a ring. I'm gonna strangle you with my bare hands.
On the first date? Nah, I'll keep that for at least like third.
She rolls her eyes. She was about to fly away before he interrupted her, but she opens the box, assuming it's a phallus or something silly.
Yeah. As you kind of raise the lid and you see there's this quite ornate inlaid with gold and silver and precious gemstones. You think the animal it's meant to represent is a small bumblebee. Looks like a hairpin of sorts. Now, not Charlotte, but Maeve. Why don't you give me a culture roll?
Yeah, I feel like she should have a culture for this one.
I'll give you a +1 bonus for this.
Okie dokie.
Charlotte's currently like shaking Hyman like crazy. No way, he's actually going for the hairpin!
He is indeed.
Maeve? Swear you've seen this hairpin before. Like this is like you've seen this. This is so familiar. So familiar.
Hmm. What is this?
I just think it would look much better on you than the Sarina. That's all I'm saying.
Jesus.
She closes the box. No.
Just saying.
No. What did you do? Hector, tell me you're fucking with me right fucking now.
I am. I would like to be fucking with you, but alas.
I'm gonna inside roll this motherfucker, Grunt.
Sure. You know what? Roll me an insight.
Grunt, can I also roll a culture roll?
No, because you didn't see it. You're way too far away for this.
Okay.
Give me
They're not gonna start that
give
good.
me an insight roll, and it's like 1 crit
One crit, okay.
for different reasons.
Okie dokie.
But
No!
yeah,
No!
you're like trying like, and you fail to see, but the rest of you from the shore see, as the fucking boat flings, he like expertly taps one side, pushes it, as you completely fall into the water, Maeve.
We went for both!
Motherfucker.
As
She-
you like kind of swim up. Give me an athletics roll, too basic.
I better survive this. Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
you start like swim up as you grab the fucking edge of the upside boat, the rowboat, and he's gonna like he's like sitting on it.
You. I knew it. I knew it. You're just fucking with me.
No, I'm just ensuring you don't fly away, miss. I saw you back there. Had to play the trump card to like distract you long enough so I could get you wet.
You motherfucker. She quite climbed herself back in the boat. Her wings are probably too wet for her to even fly away right now.
You're drenched.
What exactly do you want, Hector? Speak plain. I don't want any. I don't want any sex jokes. No innuendos, metaphors. I want honest truth here because I'm at my limit. I don't understand if you want to play around or you just want to fuck with me because I'm the easiest target. What exactly do you want?
I feel like I've been telling you that for about a month now, and not getting to that thick skull of yours.
No, you've been telling me what you want to do with my body, which is fuck me, apparently.
No, I also told you what I want to do with your heart. Just
my-
nuzzle up to it.
She's gonna inside this guy because this entire time
Yeah.
she has been under the impression this is just him fucking around. But now he can't. He won't be able to leave easily.
Yeah, roll me that
Uh,
incredible insight roll you have. Society, I guess.
but I gotta come on. In society, god damn it. Okay, I have a -1.
It's a basic, I guess. That's 100%. 100%.
I mean, again, he doesn't seem to be lying. He's just.
She kind of like has to assume she's just very mad right now. She's like, I'm not gonna hurt you. I can't hurt you. I can't hurt you, but I keep my word at the very least. So, Hector, you bastard,
Yes.
seems you have won the deal here, and the fault and embarrassment is to me for apparently not adding more limits to this fucking deal of ours.
Listen, if I have to move stars themselves to get more dates with you, I'll do it. I'll figure out a way.
Ah, for the love of the Saritsa. Fine, Hector, fine. You can wax poetically. Now get me out of this boat. I need to get in some warm clothes before I catch a cold, and then I will be really upset.
As, yeah, he's gonna sort of grab the paddles and start rowing. It's gonna be like a slower way back, but he's gonna sort of put his jacket around you.
She is too cold to deny it, though she wants to punch him in the face. And I will say this, Grunt, she has not let go of the object that he
Yeah.
gave her.
We're gonna ask him about it, but
No, her inside rolls make it so she won't believe him, and I suck at this so far.
yeah, no, you're pretty sure you've seen this. You've seen this in like either maybe a portrait. Some people have talked. Yeah, no, the Tsarina does have quite an affinity for her bumblebee pet.
Pretty sure he probably just bought it, which is also concerning, but she assumes that she'll
looks
ask
quite
when we
real,
get the
though.
fun.
Quite-
Yeah, you know, people buy replicas all the time, Grunt. They buy
Well, it's a
replicas all the
replica.
time.
It's quite expensive replica, I wanna say.
Yeah, which is why she's also concerned, but she feels like once he starts talking, she'll get mad at him again. So she's gonna try to talk to Charlotte about this and be concerned.
I see like Rowan's like, oh, I guess that the hairpin is not your liking that. Too gaudy.
Fine. It's fine.
Why not put it on then?
I don't see why we should. My hair is wet. It will just fall out.
Hmm. Have to wear it for the date though.
Oh, you are adding more to this dates thing then? I don't see you winning another bet for that.
Or you are quite difficult.
Yes. So maybe you should call off this hunt of yours and we can call it even. Square.
I'm sorry, it's just what my heart tells me to do.
Well, your heart is stupid and dumb.
Well, unless you like took you long enough to realize that.
I swear. Your games that you're playing right now are
Listen, no hero got anything easy. I think that's worth it as hard.
it makes me just seem makes me just think you just want to do this for fun and play, and once when you get what you want, you'll move on.
Well,
Which I
that's
haven't-
a simple way to verify that. That's a very simple way. If you actually believe that, it's a very simple way to verify that.
Don't push your luck. You already have this one date that I foolishly signed off on.
Here's the provocation for you.
Hmm.
We sleep in the same bed and I will not do anything weird to you.
I'm gonna punch him, Grunt, right in the stomach. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Hector. I'm trying not to hit you all the time.
Kick him. He's like, now, you want to fall off the rowboat again?
One of us can drown.
Yeah, but I think you'll drown before I do, though. Do you like? I've lived it. I know how to swim.
Just my luck, at the very least. How long until we reach shore? I swear, I think you're going slow on purpose.
I don't know what you mean. I'm just very tired, and it's quite difficult to paddle a boat like this, don't you think?
You're so tired, you can just hand over the rowboats to me. I can get us there in no time.
Good. That's a wonderful idea. He can do the paddling.
Yeah, she takes them, assumingly rolling her eyes as she begins to
He's
roll them
gonna
as
he
the
is
birds.
gonna sort of put his hands around you. Ah, sorry though. I need to stabilize myself. I might just fall off otherwise.
Oh my! I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you again. You're doing this on purpose. I'm trying not to hit you, but you're doing this on purpose.
I can feel you shivering, my lady. I am here to warm you up with my hot slow blood.
It's not even how that works.
I mean, listen. I can guarantee you I'm quite hot-blooded.
Just need to douse you in the lake a couple times. I'm sure you'll be fine then.
Listen, I grew up dodging tarantulas. Listen, I can handle your things.
Wait a minute. You mentioned Charlotte.
Mhm.
Does the sergeant know about this? Is she helping you?
No.
Oh my fucking Christ. I'm gonna... You know what? I can't kill you now. I can't kill my sergeant. I have to fucking roll this boat. You stay over your side of the boat.
No.
No touching.
He's like up next to you. Arms around you.
Ah,
Holding on your midsection.
I can kill us both. I'm just that petty enough.
Well, then I will die with you in my arms and it'll be a very poetic death.
Just don't get in my way. She's just rolling the boat, just trying to get there faster.
I'm not gonna get in your way. I'm gonna get... Well...
Yes, keep that to yourself.
Well, no, I won't, in fact.
You're pushing your luck here. You're pushing your luck here. You get one date, that's all you get.
For now. I keep winning our bets, you see.
Igor's is right. I shouldn't play along with this. I'm just like myself get caught in this stupid nonsense.
Stupid, though, when you're so pretty.
No, it's stupid when you have a foolhardy man who seems to be only leaning with one part of his body.
Yeah, my heart. You're correct.
Your heart looks like a phallus.
Well, maybe you should inspect it then. I don't know. Make sure.
Can I push him in the water? I can push him in the water, Grunt, right?
Not while he's holding on to you. Might fall in with him as well.
God, should have pushed him earlier and just rolled back to shore without him.
You fell into the trap of asking for him to give you the paddle.
Oh gosh, he is trying to get there fast enough.
Yeah, it's gonna take them about half an hour to get back eventually. You see them paddling on the upside fucking rowboat. She is
They like
completely
that.
soaked.
At the right after they got dunked in the water, and then she got back up. Charlotte's like, they're just talking. She hasn't punched him yet. That's surprising.
It is
He's
indeed.
actually done it.
Maybe she liked the date.
I actually think she might. Oh, well, no, there she punched him. Okay, there we go. Nope, back to being normal now. Oh, now she's rowing. Why is she rowing a boat? Oh my god, she fell for that. Oh,
That's quite a show.
that is quite a show. Well, this has been quite the adventure. We should probably get back before they notice we've been spying.
Yeah, I guess that's a good idea. But maybe stay close enough if she needs some help. Maybe, who knows?
Ah, right. If she needs more help, we should be like you're thinking. We're gonna continue to spy on them.
Yeah. You see them dock at the pier as they're both gonna get off. Hector will say, "This is how I wish all my nights would end."
Well, You're not the one soaking wet and annoyed. I'm going back to the inn. Good night.
True, it's usually the woman that gets soaked.
I'm going back to the inn. Then I'm going to a bar to get drunk. I'm gonna go hang out with Icarus. She's just gonna leave.
Following after you.
We have to go to the same spot. That's the only reason she has to turn around and start yelling at him. We have to go back to the same place.
Well, I mean, he is just gonna follow you, so.
No escaping the Spanish ball.
Look,
Like,
I assume once-
fucking- Yeah.
You see, this is why this is how you're gonna convert Red to the Tristriates to exterminate all the fucking Sloa.
Yeah. You eventually reach back to your inn where you can go and change into a different set of clothes.
You know, I feel like she can absolutely make a perception state of dress.
I only heard makeup
Yeah.
and then state of dress. What did you say?
Oh,
Undress.
well, like, maybe she can make a perception check to see if me and Hyman have been out with if there's like dirt on our clothes or like
No.
moist or like no.
No,
Sorry.
unfortunately,
Trying to get
I'm the GM, so no.
No, don't worry. Hate Maeve has Charlotte in her sight. It's gonna be fine. We'll have a conversation about this later.
About what?
Icarus will help you frag your CO. You see, you're on that Icarus grind set right here. You
You've
made
never
fun of
before.
Icarus, but listen, you made fun of Icarus. Oh, you're such an asshole, Icarus. But see, you planning here to
Listen.
frag your CO?
There's a difference between doubting your CEO's abilities and telling your CEO, like, can you please stop leaving me in the room with the elevator with this guy? Can we please not do this spell?
Question is are Haimund and Charlotte gonna stay for a drink at the inn while Maeve goes and changes clothes?
Absolutely. I you know what, Grunt, I will bite down on this fishhook.
Yeah, Hammond will pass that.
Icarus, are you up and about drinking maybe?
Depends how. Yeah, probably. It depends on how late it is. Yeah.
It's around like midnight.
Yeah, probably still up. Yeah.
So yeah, both of you will sit down with Icarus. Icarus, you did see Maeve just storm fucking through the like main area and up the stairs to the room.
He's just shaking his head like, you could just ignore him.
As Hector is gonna go head at the bar and order himself a drink while the other two will sit next to you.
I see you at your nightly fun.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Listen. Watch out, Charlotte out there. Listen, people go missing all the time. She's our sharpshooter.
That's why we were watching her.
Hector will join you at the table with a round of drinks.
Ah, the returning hero. How'd it go?
I think it went fine. Although
Just fine?
I don't think she liked the hairpin I gave her.
Was it not moon-shaped?
I don't just have that on me. I gave her like a super expensive one, so we
Oh, I thought you said you could find anything.
I can't find anything, but not in the actual marshlands. Listen,
But we arrived
listen,
in the city. I thought that's what you were doing in the city. I thought you were buying it.
do you think that rowboat procured itself? I think the money
Well,
I'm spending on these drinks that I had. Do you see my pockets jingling? No.
Just a big, big high-end, master of his craft. I thought you'd be loaded.
I'm not actually.
Eh.
Listen, I feel like
extras on me.
listen, if I sold the Tarina's hairpin, I think I would have gotten a lot of fucking money. So listen, it's all in the name of love.
You're telling me you are claiming to have stolen the Serena's hairpin?
I mean, I assume she has multiple, but I think that's one of them, yeah.
Laughs out. Yeah.
Today,
Yeah. Just get like, sure thing, buddy.
Yeah, I'm the only one who knows he's successfully robbed like the feud knight or whatever his name was.
Not sure. And I have the Sheik's underwear, buddy.
Did you do that today?
Well, no. Listen, Zach is not gonna miss one thing out of the whole. Bye.
Okay, alright. See, I was going to take issue with you claiming you'd stolen that today, but you didn't have time to go and buy a fucking hairpin. Then I was going to call you out on that one, but I'll let you slide.
Chris is fucking. Chris after just fucking stops as he says that. Fuck as he will speak to Charlotte later, but as Charlotte can spot Icarus fucking face changed immediately as he says he stole it from Zach.
Turtle drinks a bit, looks at him and says, "Come on now, old man, don't be worried about it. Listen, smugglers do this all the time. It's nothing personal, just business."
Icarus looks at Charlotte.
I have not heard anything tonight. I believe that is a question. If I did hear anything, I believe that would be in the purview of the Royal Guard. Besides, there's no actual proof that there is anything of the
Charlotte?
sort. Just a man.
Charlotte,
his ass. What?
listen here. I don't think Zach will go to the gendarmes to report a stolen good. You think?
No,
You know,
you understand how black markets work. No, why would he do that?
Charlotte.
Tell me.
Charlotte. They will rather they deal criminals do clear matters. I thought you grew up in the Undercity.
I'm going to be honest, I'm just now putting together the pieces. I just want you to know, Hector, if Zach comes looking for that, I'm throwing you under the bus.
I am slippery as a fish. I'll do just fine.
You're not looking
Plus,
at
Do you
me.
think
Full safety.
Zach is gonna notice like one bauble missing out of his like fucking dragon sword? I don't know.
Yes, probably.
Depends on how expensive the bauble is. I don't think it's Serena's fucking hairpin. I think that's fucking bullshit. But depending on how expensive it is, I'm not sure how foolish you are.
Listen, Zach owed me my cut anyways.
Mm-hmm.
That
Well,
might be.
I'm sure you'll have a great chance explaining that. Good luck to you.
He's just shaking his fucking head.
So here's the thing. Chris. I'm sure Zach knows damn well that the only people who could have gotten that are this guy here. So we're clear. I suddenly check my pockets to see if anything is missing.
No.
Okay.
Kind of like looks at him and says,
You know-
"Seriously, do you think I would pickpocket you? You have almost nothing on value on you. A bit of money."
Well, I wanted to see if in case you were using my money for the boat. In case you
Listen,
were sure.
you see, smart thieves will steal small amounts so that they pass underneath the radar. I'm not a smart thief. I'm a very good one, but I'm not a smart thief. So I will steal the most obscene thing and then sell it at a loss, just so I can prove it that I'm better than everyone else.
I see where you're coming from.
Exactly. That's about the game. Money means nothing. A means to an end.
It's not about climbing the mountain. It's that sorry, that's not it. It's not about what's on top of the mountain. It's that the mountain's there and you gotta climb it.
Exactly.
How can you hate this guy, Red? He's so funny.
Icarus will shoot. Icarus will frack Charlotte at this rate. Maeve, listen. Don't worry, Maeve. Icarus will deal with this problem. Down the drain, the shit goes.
All right. So, I believe in the morning our actual duties will begin again. We all had our fun, but time for back on the job. I believe we were told the location of a very reliable source. Can you tell me about the guy that runs this place? You ever met him?
Ooh.
I forget his name, but the dude who runs the place we're gonna look to, the guy who the
I'm pretty sure you
Who-
talked with Byron about this, and Byron just
Yeah, I did.
mentioned like a location, not the name of an individual.
Oh, he told me the name.
It was the name of the group, not the name of the individual.
It's the
the
name
group.
of the gang. You
Oh,
gave
it's
you
the
the
gang?
name of the. He said Blackwater Gang. That's the criminal
yeah.
syndicate that runs a lot of the operations here for like
Okay.
smugglers and hires them to smuggle things. Mostly, probably, how he phrased it, they ask smugglers to smuggle things in and out of the realm.
What can you tell us about the Blackwater gang?
Oh, not those boring folk. Ugh. Listen, I told Zach. How? So imagine this. Imagine this. You could go in and steal some royal artifact. You can maybe steal a weapon of great renown. Something symbolic, like maybe a breastplate inlaid with the symbols of the royal family. No, papers. I don't papers. It's always papers with them recently. I'm done with. I don't want to. I don't even want to think about them and their fucking papers.
You know what you do want to think about?
Yeah.
And for us to continue to work together, we're gonna have to do the boring stuff. But in the entire time, you get to mess with her. That's got to be interesting, right?
Suppose.
Listen, it's gonna be. It's we're not gonna be taking papers. We're gonna be doing espionage. You know,
That sounds cool.
daring do.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Right.
Last mission was super boring, so you know what? I need this.
What was the last mission?
They asked us to bring a bunch of like oil barrels and some weird gizmos they cooked up in their universities and take some papers back. Like I don't. I did the guys did pay in the shiny baubles, which that's why I had the hairpin. That was technically my cut.
So they're the ones who got the hairpin, eh?
Now I have a question. Can I inside check on that was my cut?
Yeah. Listen. Hector was probably owed a cut. Now, do you think he talked to Zach about how much? It's like,
yeah. That's what Icarus like thinking right now. So what difficulty have at all?
Listen,
Or
it's
no, nothing required. Yeah, nothing
like
required. So obvious.
Yeah,
it's so
kind
obvious.
of obvious. Like I don't. He's not lying about this. He's not pretending.
Yeah, no, okay. Icarus fucking shaking his head severe. Not shaking his head actually.
It does just sound like he looked at the treasure pile and said, "You know what? This is my 10%." And just
yeah. This is what the fucking yeah.
He's like, "Listen, better to ask for forgiveness than permission."
Yeah, Icarus will like, excuse me, at the table. You have a lovely night. I'm quite tired.
I was gonna say also another thing, Icarus. The
Oh.
reason why Zach would not probably want to give him the actual fucking bauble is this is a super hot item. You don't maybe
well, Icarus doesn't believe that this is Serena's fucking hairpin.
Like,
but if he checks it, and then
even
he finds...
if it's like stolen jewelry, you would want to sell this.
Yes, yeah. It says, this is why Icarus is like thinking like, yeah, this kid's dumb as fuck.
Yes.
Fucking dumb. This is
dumbass.
Yeah, Icarus immediately clocked him, so Icarus will immediately excuse himself as Constantine continues. He can continue to hate if you want, and go to May's office, room.
Fuck. What part of the conversation were we at right now?
Something about like the papers they stole. They brought.
Yeah, they stole papers. Yeah, it's about how they got the baubles and payment for bringing the oil barrels down, and they also brought some papers down.
I see.
And they brought papers up, rather.
Up, yeah.
Did you read what the papers were?
No.
Yeah. I thought not.
I think he said something about like they're like, I think it's like smuggling forgeries, or like something they want to ship down that's too big to just carry from the in-betweens. I don't know. Either that or they had like this fancy stamp on them and all. I don't know really. A cool handwriting, I guess, but now you can give me a culture roll if you want.
I would.
I'll
love
say
to,
like
bro.
too basic from the way he's describing me quite poorly.
Culture, like what? Academia, society, wars.
Academia.
Nah, no crits.
Yeah, it's I have no fucking. It could be like forged permits for maybe like large cargo. That's what he's assuming.
Mhm.
But why would
Hmm.
there be like fancy font and like very like why would they be exquisite? Like permits tend to be like utilitarian. You don't need like a fancy permit. That sounds weird.
Do my two co-associates here want to try and take a crack at it?
Icarus left the room towards
Yeah,
Maeve.
it's only
He has different
Heimdall.
plans. Yeah.
Does my co-associate want to take a crack at it?
I'm can roll it.
I'm in my room since the beginning.
Well, then never mind. You are
no.
alone.
You are all alone. In fact, Icarus.
No. You have pretty good memory.
The things that matter, yeah.
Could you like draw what the script looked like?
I don't have that kind of skill. Plus, why do you care so much about some like actual like?
Cause it's my boring job. I need to do it sometimes, you know.
No, I'm gonna make you.
What's that?
If you help me get a kiss from Maeve, then I'll draw you the thing.
You're the master plan. What do you need me to do?
I don't know. Listen. I'll draw you the shit, but then you have to like help me out throughout this. Listen. I was once in a ring with an actual tarantula.
Mhm.
Dodging that was easier than dodging Maeve. Yes. So let me know if you have a deal.
All right. Tell me something first, though. I know you like messing with her. I see the appeal in it. But is there anything more than that?
Sort of like stops and like looks a bit embarrassed and says like, I mean, I don't know why everyone keeps thinking I just.
Well, I don't judge you if it is or isn't. I tend to. If
Listen,
you say you are, I believe you. You never told me that, though. You just told me you like myself.
I like her. She's funny. She's aggressive. She is she's headstrong. I genuinely like that. She's pretty hot. That also helps, but
Always does.
not the. There are plenty of other hot littlings around. Most of them can't
Tell you
kick my
that.
ass like this, though.
That's true. That's true. And I'm sure, yeah, you'd have to go to the military to find someone like her, I suppose. But she does have those qualities, I gotta say. All right, I'll help you out. Just make me a wingman. I always wanted to be a wingman.
Well, very well. And is he like gonna grab like a napkin and start like trying to scratch with a bit of charcoal symbol? Gonna need another culture roll from you. One difficulty. I believe in you.
It's okay, I can always just take this to my associates. Like, do you know what this is?
There we go. Oh,
No, it's a failure.
ah, shit. Well,
Uh,
yeah, it's poorly drawn. You have no. Looks like some sort of like seal, but it's he's not a good drawer. Not a good drawer at all.
We'll take this to the others and see if they can recognize it.
Well, you do that, I will be out here celebrating as he's gonna down another drink.
I'll buy him his next round. That'll tide you over till I get back.
Meanwhile, Icarus, you went to the rooms. Are you gonna knock at Maeve's room?
Yeah, at Maeve's door.
I swear this is another attempt. Oh, Icarus. Is everything all right?
Yeah, just want to talk about something. You have a little gift.
Yeah. Sure. Come in.
I can't look at it. I'm not a fucking jewelry expert. God, no fucking stuff. It's fucking noble, whatever. I just want to inform you that your little clown down there might be useful for investigation.
What did you say? You said you might be useful or useless.
Useful, in fact. Or
I'm aware that he has his own talents. Charlotte has.
No. He is, in fact. You know, remember those oil barrels?
Yes.
Well, his crew, his crew delivered them.
That makes sense.
And also, in his infinite wisdom, but actually, can I have a look at the piece of jewelry?
Very well.
See
Come in.
how fucked we are.
Definitely looks
will,
expensive.
Yeah, Icarus has no idea. I'm not even attempting the contract. He has no idea. Icarus might be the only motherfucker in the realm who does not know this might be related to the Imperial family.
I mean, it's not like you hang around with those kind of. You're not high enough. You're not like fucking part of the nobility.
Icarus has no idea. Icarus looks at it's no fucking. Icarus would say like, "Damn, that shit looks expensive."
It does. It is concerning at the very least. I don't plan to wave it about.
Oh, the problem is, Marty Pants down there stole it from his boss. I'm pretty sure he didn't ask.
Mm.
I'm not sure from where you are and how, but you know, thief's honor.
I'm sure they have honor as long as they keep continued relationship, and I'm sure there'll be fallout for this that he will have to deal with if that's the case. Is there something wrong in regards to? I feel like there's something I'm missing here that you're not telling me.
Well, I'll ask Charlotte tomorrow. She's our CEO still.
Regardless of the matter of what problems he may dally in, we still need him.
Well, my purpose would be to drag him to the brig because he's directly related to the smuggling operation. Let some gendarmes, some investigators question him.
You can, and I believe you should talk to Charlotte about that. But if we drag him off to the brig, as you say, we'll still be in a situation where we have to investigate the full extent of it, because all we have is just a smuggler who sold barrels of oil. Yes, but smuggler, that's really it. Not much else.
Not immediately, of course, to the brig. I think there's still something to be gained from unraveling the connections, but I want to ask you, do you actually care about him? No, I'm judging you.
Feels like she makes like a face, like I assume this is just some type of game where he enjoys to torment me in some form of fashion. I fully believe that with time his interest will wane, or he'll find something else to catch his eye.
I just want to make sure about your opinion. But once he gets dragged off to the brig, make sure you don't object to anything.
I think you should speak to Charlotte before you make some assumptions on this part.
I was talking about your personal feelings about this. Charlotte can always order him to the brig, and there's
My
about
personal
jacking.
feelings don't really matter. If Sergeant Charlotte says yes, then I will do as I am told. If she says no, then I will do as I am told. No less, no fuss, no muss.
He could have a press X to doubt look on his face.
Look, you can try to insult if you want. She's fully going to keep saying that.
Yeah, he'll try actually to incite her. Oh, you know,
Yeah, society inside versus that society illusion.
God damn it. God damn it.
That embarrassed condition is gonna just keep following you around.
Haunt you. It's gonna haunt you.
I need to have an honest conversation with someone. I'm gonna, you know what? It's gonna be
Yeah,
Hyman.
you need to confess.
I don't need to confess the bullshit.
You can confess your feelings to Icarus right now. Hey, let me roll first.
Not to Icarus. I feel like he'll judge her harshly.
Icarus, you
fuck,
can
it's-
reroll if you want.
It's a tie.
I can also reroll, guys.
The tie. Fuck. It's only 2 dice. Fuck. It's only 2 dice. Fuck. I kind of wanna. It's 2
I
dice.
have a better odd than she does.
That's true.
Does it?
No.
Well,
Yes. Thank you.
Icarus was for fuck's Icarus was sadly just a fucking emotion. Shit! God damn it! God fucking damn it! He'll simply fucking nod and walk away. Sad. Fuck. Sadly. Yeah.
well,
I should. Rerolls are fucking useless. Sorry, shit. This is 3 dice. But I'm under 3 dice now, man.
You would say, like, before you leave, Icarus, at the very least, we shouldn't do anything to jeopardize the mission. That should always come first.
I mean, it's not like we can brag into the break. There is no break here in the sprites. The Imperial Army is like I think it was like a shitty fucking hut down there, down by the road. Besides, I don't think there's that much intel to extract out of him. I think he was just a lowly ranking smuggler. I want to make sure I'm not stepping on your toes here.
I appreciate you coming for me for insight, though a bit confused in the matter, but thank you.
Oh my fucking god, I'm not emotionally the fucking smartest, but maybe he comes to shake his head. Listen, you can always just ignore him or just don't entertain him if you hate him that much.
I tried. It lasted 3 days. Icarus lasted 3 days. after.
You didn't ignore him. You did respond to him and play to him.
I believe there was an
Regardless.
attempt on her part to try, and I don't think he would let her have that.
yeah.
Yeah, like she tried to talk to other people. There was Hector. She tried to ignore him. There was Hector. She's tried. You've seen the struggle.
So you could always call him a fucking little Derby.
Insulting him doesn't work. Beating him up doesn't work.
That's true. That's true. Because
Icarus, regardless of our feelings or your feelings for the Slua as a whole, he is a part of our team, and he is working with us to help us on our mission.
you could actually go in front of it. Smuggler.
Smuggler or no, he's helping us, and that deserves some respect on that matter. We all have our skills. Insults and bigotry is not something we need right now.
Yeah, but
Do you understand?
Yeah, he's hoping to get into your pants. That's what he's hoping for.
Maybe that is the case, but I do not need you. We do not need you causing other tensions as well.
I was merely checking. All right, I'm pretty sure I can predict what Charlotte's opinion will be tomorrow. All right,
I
well done.
do as well. I will have to have a talk with her later.
Well, funny you should say that because Charlotte is a. Charlotte, I'll say this: if you bring everyone together and you brainstorm, I'll give whoever rolls like a +1 or 2.
All right, yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
My
Who
one
here has
proposal-
the highest
I will roll my
culture?
2 of my
Okay.
2. I'm just kidding.
We look at Hyman. Hyman, oh no. Hyman, you don't have anything.
None of you do. You're all uncultured fucks.
That's all 3 dice for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
do
You
you
know
roll?
what? I want Hyman to roll. He's our hero.
I guess not this time.
Nah, everyone's getting woken up. It's knocking, banging on the doors.
Who wants to roll? Hyman, it's up to you now.
You get a +2 because you're all sort of sitting down and brainstorming this weird
You can do it,
squibbly
Hyman.
symbol.
So I will roll Cultural Academia.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
If you not have a fucking
Look at this.
guy.
Look.
Yes!
So yeah, as you
I was looking at it.
So Charlotte, you wake Hyman up. You get everyone in the room. You sort of sit them down, put the napkin, the scribble on it, and as you all sort of try and rack your brain over what the fuck this might be, Hyman, do you realize this? It's clearly poorly drawn, but you're pretty sure this is the Imperial. This is the Tsar sigil that they would sort of stamp out on paperwork that usually it's not for like administrative things. This is usually for different events, and you're pretty sure you've seen this on for sort of invitations to ballrooms, invitations to galas, things that they would send out to different high-ranking nobles. So yeah. But it
Okay,
definitely looks like, yeah, something the Tsarina would put her seal on.
Okay, I will share this information with the rest of and
Yeah, sorry, could you, Helmut?
I think there are something that we don't know, and I think it's a big operation here.
Well, no, I have a thing. I think I have a pretty good suspicion, and something that should definitely be relayed immediately to the fucking outpost and sent down the stairs as quickly as possible.
Well,
Something
good
that
idea.
something that's only useful. That's not really useful for trade or commerce. Not really that useful for military matters.
I'm
Only
gonna-
useful for being invited to. Oh, sorry. Oh,
I'm gonna point out before you all start spiraling. Guys, we found this guy that says he saw papers with the imperial
okay,
seal on
yeah.
them. They're like, so what do you want us to do?
That's true. Yeah.
Like what? That's such a fucking nothing burger.
Officer, I need you to shoot a minority stat.
Yes.
They don't even know which minority to shoot. They're like not even the
Shoot
same.
them all, Grunt!
Shoot
Shoot the
them all,
first one you
Grunt.
see!
Shoot them
What do
all,
you
Grunt.
mean, Grunt? What do you don't know what minority? Just shoot one!
If you shoot them all, you will hit them all.
But yeah. But normally these sort of events are like reserved for like fucking nobles. Like you need to be like an actual noble to be invited to these sort of events. Either that or maybe like a high military rank. Those would.
Yeah, gathering. Yeah.
All right.
Those are what probably used to probably improvised explosives.
So, well, this is a fake invitation. That means someone who's not supposed to be there is going to be there. So I think we need to first find out what event is even happening. This has something to do. This has something to do with the Tristrids. Has to be, which means that whatever it is, their target is probably someone who's strongly opposing them. Someone currently in their way, who's going to probably be at this party so that they can mess with them.
It could also be a ploy to cause retaliation and start the war all over again by blaming on one group.
It could be that too. It's a good idea.
Maybe the Tubberdam flag left around there could have been a false flag or something. Many option possibilities.
All right. So here's what we need. We need to find out what event is happening soon, and then either find out.
I'll point
the
something
guest
out because
list-
you didn't read the book. So many events.
Yeah,
That-
it doesn't matter. Yeah,
That's
fine.
like
yeah. It doesn't infinite. There's shit loads of tiny useless nobles. Yeah,
There's a
it
lot
goes
of
to say.
events happening.
Also, we already reported the stash to like the authorities and whatnot.
Yeah. Like the only way to find out which event is to actually fucking go back, track down these invites, and just read whatever the fuck it says
Yeah,
on them.
unlikely. Yeah, at this point, yeah. The only need.
So either that, or we find the people who sent, who was ordering this to be done.
Whether Zack and his crew.
I
Yeah.
don't know how
Yeah,
what lead you have on that.
Yeah, it could point out. There's still Zack and his crew. They were involved in this. Our friend Hector is a common smuggler. He probably doesn't know much. It's a miracle that he managed to remember this thing. But I bet Zack or whoever is the leading authority in his group. I assume it's him, or maybe the blue guy with the Undyne. They might probably know more.
Well, they're not here right now, and the only lead we have is a gentleman's club that hopefully will lead us to
Wow.
exactly what theirs began and ended.
Well, luckily, and thanks to our once again our Suha friends' brevity, Zach might appear depending on how valuable that bauble is.
Well, we'll keep an eye out, but I'd rather not put our hopes in one thing. I
Also,
say
want to
we
point
can...
out, given the fact that you know what sort of because even if like a forgery of this kind is very very hard to do, there's also the option that someone just stamped these invites like legit,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they just needed the invites to get through to like the right person through unofficial channels. But what if the stamp is actually for real? You don't know if it's a
yeah,
forgery or not.
yeah.
And if the stamp is real, it would make sense why they would pay in such highly sought after baubles like a Tsarina fucking hairpin.
yeah.
Hmm.
This now there's the conspiracy theory. The only
Yeah, but
who would have access to the Tsarina's personal fucking jewelry box?
the imperial family, of course.
The
That's,
Tsarina.
Helena herself as
The
well.
Tsarina, so no, not good. Yeah.
I was gonna say what
Now,
imperial
shit.
family?
Yeah, something like a few of those left.
I can't believe it. Guys, there's a possibility this shit goes all the way to the top. The Tsarina herself is actually.
Yeah, there's still a build and stuff left. I think there's like 3 people. I think 3 or 5. I think. Yeah, I think. So. And it doesn't matter. This is conspiracy theory shit.
Yeah, that's wouldn't even cross our
Unbased for now. For now, unbased. For now, this is preposterous.
There are. Well, from what we know, we have evidence that something's going on. It has to do with barrels of oil. Something that has a party. And that has to do.
Could also be old invites be dragged here up to the fucking sprites.
You'll
some
never
fucking
know
advanced
until you
sense-
see them.
Yeah, it could be some
Yeah.
old invites who may be dragged up to the sprites. Some specialists here who can like make a copy and make a convincing
Never-
forgery.
The thing is, right now you have no evidence,
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Just a
The only
symbol.
connection. The only connection is Zach, and Zach's crew was involved in this.
So,
But,
May,
Hmm?
how easily do you think you could convince Hector to go get one of those documents for us? At least give it a good look-see over.
I don't see why I have to convince him for anything. You can just simply ask him, ma'am.
I could ask him, but you and I both know him. You know he's going to ask for something in return, something that would probably involve you.
Are you asking me to essentially bargain with him to ensure the mission's success?
I'm going to ask you as your commanding officer. I am going to ask you as Charlotte. Do you think you could convince him to do this? If you don't want to, I won't make you. I'll ask him myself.
Ma'am, I'd rather you just ask as my commanding officer. I don't think friends necessarily do this to other friends.
What exactly do you think I'm asking you to do?
Oh, ma'am, it sounds like you're asking me to use my body as a way to get him what he wants, or use his feelings for me that he seems to claim as a way to get what I want, what you need.
Woof. I'm not asking you to prostitute yourself.
Sure, if that makes you feel more comfortable about the suggestion you're giving me here. The word is ugly, I know, but I'd rather you be fair and try to lie to me about it.
She is maybe asking you to molest.
Yeah, she doesn't really like that.
yeah, because that's
Here's the thing, though. She does think that, he'd be down to do.
Did he cut off for
You know,
you guys?
we'll
or just
find
me?
It is cutting off.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
why Discord hates me, but
That's what hates you.
Yeah,
we
it does.
can put that plan away. Find a different way to find out what is going on.
I'd rather
Maybe
you
we can
just
ask.
speak to him plainly. I don't think you really need to.
I think I was
lie to
going
him.
to. I was going to ask you. I just knew he would ask for something in return. But
I think I'd rather you
go-
do that than ask me to debase myself in such a manner, or debase him in such a manner. If we are going to be on the same team, I assume we are all equals in this, or am I mistaken?
You're right. You're right. You know what? I'll go get him.
Yeah, I guess Charlotte leaves if you wanna like talk behind her back.
Yeah, under the table, Maeve's fists were clenched before when Charlotte left, she unclenched them. Well, this is taking a dire turn at the very least.
Subtle emotional manipulation is another way of saying your body. Quite a few well, it's not usually my forte as I'm not exactly a people person, but quite a few comrades who emotionally manipulated people.
Well, it's not something I would prefer to do at the very least. If he wasn't, well, if we were going to be working together, then I feel like that would just breed trouble.
Anyone wants to roll insight on her, obviously.
Can I roll again?
Yeah, both you and Hyman can roll a
I
society,
will,
society
yeah, at this point,
insight.
Can I say I also succeed because it's so obvious? Okay, so sorry.
No, fuck you. You roll your goddamn dice.
Okay, damn, that fucking slow comment be good, mate.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Go fuck
Unlucky.
yourself.
What about you? Ah, it's your success. Now,
God
now,
damn
Maeve,
it.
you have to roll illusion society.
God damn it.
That condition again. Ah, well.
No, I can't re-roll.
Yes.
I can't re-roll.
Yet
Okay,
another tie.
Fuck. Fuck, god damn it, I need, shit. I think it makes no difference whether I fail or tie, correct?
Yes, it does not make any difference.
There's
There's no reason not to
just
reroll.
Alright, then, it's only 2 dice, that's not the best chance, but let's not give it a shot.
Fail.
Look at this.
Yes!
Look at
Yes!
this.
Oh, finally!
Oh my God.
Yes!
Now you can also reroll this, Maeve, if you want, but I will be harsh to you if you fail extra.
I don't know what it said. It says I lack permissions.
I
Do I
don't
like
know.
permission
2 dice for
reroll?
some reason, it doesn't make sense.
I'll click the reroll button for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That 1 dice. God damn
Well,
it!
let me look at her.
What do you mean, Brad? There's only the one I already have.
Damn, Maeve, that fucking slow cock must be good.
I don't think it's an emotional thing just yet. Blair.
Confused. There you go. You're confused, Maeve.
You can always speak honestly about your feelings and confess to someone or anyone, really.
I
You could
think there's a small seed here that's growing, but it's not enough that she would consider anything worthwhile. And if it doesn't nurture correctly, she could easily cut it down.
I hope you enjoy those
I mean-
conditions, baby.
Yeah, she's trying to rationalize hard. She is flustered. She is clearly not exactly honest with herself, to be honest. Like, to
Oh
be
my
fair.
god, yeah, because will try to put his people charms on as he realizes that. Maeve.
Mm.
I'll drop the military jargon here. I'm talking to you from comrade to comrade.
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure your head is in the game?
It is. At the very least, the mission requires us to work together, find exactly what's going on, and hopefully prevent something horrible from happening.
Can you perhaps elaborate exactly your reasoning? Oh well, you already did, but
Reasoning for what? Reasoning
you
for what?
seem to be care quite a bit for the Slur we only met 1 month
Yes.
ago.
It is not care at the very least, it's honor. I don't know if it's different for you when the military. I know we've had 2 different careers, but I do not wish to use the one who's in our team, air quotes.
Well, I work with quite a few
Please-
sentries in my line of work, and there were quite a few infiltrators who did.
Well, I'm
social
not those
manipulation.
infiltrators. I don't prefer that. I know it may sound childish at the very least, but it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. It seems wrong.
Perhaps speak to Sergeant Charlotte. Perhaps she's better with people, but
She is.
perhaps you speak to her because I don't think your head's in the game right now.
What, my head is in the game because I don't want to manipulate and use someone for what exactly? Is that a problem for you? Should I debase myself for the mission as well?
No.
Then I don't see what your issue is. I'm sorry that I do not give everything of myself for the military, even though you self have critiques as well. I'm sorry that I do not seem to want to
I worry
use
about
another
your
person.
I worry that your emotional confusion will impact your performance in the field.
Has my performance been lacking recently in that regard?
No, but I think it might in the future. My
I don't
personal
see how it
recommendation
will.
maybe talk about your feelings first with someone. If just anyone, it doesn't have to be me. But if I can, but if I can spot that there's something off about you.
Well, Icarus, I think you should worry about your own concerns at the very least and keep your thoughts about me out of your mind.
Going
Icarus
on.
kind of
My question is, would Charlotte talk to Hector out of the room, or would she want to bring him here?
She's bringing him here
Okay,
because
yeah.
it was like, you're right, he is part of the group.
So as this is going on, the door just opens as Charlotte walks back in with Hector.
Alright, I got him.
Yeah, you see Maeve looks mad before she just lets that mask slip
There's-
back on.
Yeah, there's always a bit of tension in the room. As
Yeah,
you walk in, Charlotte.
Icarus also lean back as the door opens a bit. Yeah, I see it's kind of like leaning on the fucking table, whatever.
Hector just sort of
Oh.
lets out a whistle. It's like, okay, so who farted?
I'll like give like a question and look at Hyman, you know, and look.
Guilty. Sorry for that.
Hmm. Well, listen. I always find that honesty breeds trust. I don't know.
Icarus just glances at Maeve.
Alright. So I have brought you here, Hector, because Maeve brought up a good point, and that is that you are part of the team now. So you should be part of these team meetings.
You know what?
Figure
I'm
it out.
so fine with that. He like sits down next to Maeve.
Oh,
Right.
God. Yes.
So here's the thing. We believe currently that the people who are supplying the Tristarids have supplied them with lots of oil and fake or not invites that are not going through the official means.
Give me a moment. The dog's barking.
Oh
Oh,
no!
no!
Oh no!
No.
Red, I'll do something much worse now.
It's alright, Mac, it's fine.
Icarus will talk to Hector. Icarus has plans. You realize, listen.
I will remember this. Don't worry. I'm learning to metagrudge. I'm learning from you. It's fine.
You could have. You could have.
What did I do?
You could have cleared your
Shield.
conditions, but listen.
Listen,
Clearly,
we don't meta game here. Icarus hasn't been my friend this entire game.
that is absolutely perfectly fine. And
I would
Icarus
have been
will.
Hyman or Charlotte at best.
It's fine.
Red, what did I do? Why are you mad at me, Red?
I would have struggled you. I would have struggled
It's,
you.
What
it's
did I-
fine.
Yo, you can't look me in the eyes and tell me Hector is the best.
I remember
fine.
this, Uncle
It's
Mel.
fine.
I remember this.
Red, I am in fact helping you because I want you to get rid of your fucking conditions because you're clearly not confessing. I'm trying to fucking prodding you. I'm prodding you right now.
Look,
I'll prod now. If Icarus cannot directly prod because he's not like, which is fair. I also hate Icarus. Icarus is a fucking asshole. Listen, I'm gonna talk to Hector.
I'm gonna talk to Hector for you. I got you. Listen, I can get rid of confused by relaxing. That's all I need to do. Go on, and have some fun.
Let me check the references actually.
For which one? Conditions? I can tell you what page is on.
No, I'm looking at Discord, so I don't have to fucking. I don't have to. Luckily,
I don't think
I know
on
which. I'm
Discord,
not,
is it?
oh, is it not? Yeah, I thought it
Yeah, I
was
don't think
actually.
it is. Yeah,
Okay,
I asked everyone about it, but they're on page 124 if you want to go look.
No, I know. Yeah, I know the pages. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to open the fucking PDF. It's fucking.
You want me to-
kind of slow.
I have the book open. Do you want me to
Oh.
copy and paste it for you for the condition? Or confused, or whichever one you want?
Yeah, I'm confused and embarrassed. I don't know if I would embarrass you have to confess your feelings or something.
No, you have to gain someone's respect or consideration. You don't have to confess anything for embarrassed.
Oh,
Unless
really?
Grunt says otherwise, of course.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what are you guys talking about? She doesn't have to confess to remove a condition.
Oh damn! I
Of
thought.
course. Yeah, unless of course Grunt says otherwise.
No. I don't think Grant would
To
say.
confess anything that's scared, that's when you have to do a heart-to-heart for one of your friends or one you trust, really.
Okay, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see. Listen, man, it's fine. I'm gonna talk to Hector.
He could betray me in real time.
This Nicholas is a soldier, man. He knows that you're fucking distracted, man.
The good thing is that all the roles that require her to kill and murder people aren't being affected by this. How you doing, Mihai? Are you having fun?
Oh yeah.
Mia is enjoying the ride here, clearly. This drama, this. You see, we have entered the GCU stage of the teen drama.
Teen drama.
Yes, this is we have transitioned from the fucking whatever, like the actual story. Well, the actual story is still going on. It's still happening. But now
do
we have
have
the
the
teen
plot
drama, love portion of the game.
Look, it's better than what happened when it goes to the dark side, when we decide to do horrific things to each
We
other.
don't talk about the cult game, or the Dragon Age, or the second Game of Thrones game. We don't talk about those ones.
Okay, I'm back. So,
Hmm.
I think you were
I was in the
you were explaining to him
explaining
why
conditions.
like you need his help with the thing.
All right, so these information leads us to believe that there is a party going on where someone of interest will be, and the group is going to cause a bit of a commotion. That be assassinating someone, or causing destruction, or pinning the blame on something we're not sure. I want to figure out where and when that party is. Got any ideas on how we could get that information?
Kind of shrugs. I'll read the invite.
Cool.
I think it's an
Where did we get the
invitation.
invite?
Hmm?
Where would we get the invite?
I don't think he knows that, ma'am.
That's why we're brainstorming.
Actually,
Well,
nobody
You're
dropped off the
asking me
papers.
where do you get the papers that Zach had?
So we should get them from Zach, is what you're saying.
I have a question, ma'am. If nothing else, one, this party must be high grade if it's with that seal, and two, I want to ask: did you ever mention that the fact that we aware that the Blackwater people have they do paperwork and jobs that they got was originally from them, right? We're aware of that.
Yeah. They often like do smuggling things.
Yeah, I would
But
assume
the
the
thing
people-
is that they usually acted like the thing is that they probably act like middlemen. That was kind of the
Yeah.
vibe.
That's why it's like if nothing else, there's a chance that the people who gave them the job or those who hired them might have some information that may lead to who the client was, or maybe can give us a clue to who that was.
So what you're telling me is that if the papers are real, that means the hairpin is real. And he kind of winks at you, Maeve.
I'm not giving. We're going to brainstorm how exactly to do.
I'm just
our
saying
jobs.
it's probably worth like a kingdom's worth in gold. I'm just saying.
Moving on, we still have to go to the Gentleman's Club. We don't know where Zach is. We can wait for him, but time is being wasted, so we can either do both at two fronts. Keep an eye out for Zach, and go to the Gentleman's Club to
Listen.
hopefully find some leads.
And get a ship, sail to the other end of the tub, and either he is at the other end, or he's still at the bowl, and we can head down and find him there if you think it's that important. Does sound kind of cool, like assassination plot. See, that's a bombastic. I like that.
Right? Told you we'd have political intrigue.
I think it's cool. Maybe I can rob the Tsarina herself. Party. Oh shit. I think that would
Ma'am,
be a good bragging rights.
What do you suggest, ma'am? We could try to go back and find Zach and hope that will lead us somewhere, or find another mission, or both. I will defer to you.
All right. So, if we do find Zach, how do you propose we get the papers off him? Think we could buy it off of him?
Problem
There's
is,
no
the
way.
question is,
Yeah.
do you think Zach is in on it or no? Because like, if Zach's not stupid, I'm not sure if he assassination plot with the Tsarina. While I would think it's a cool idea, Zach's not the kind of I will risk my life for a dumb scheme kind of guy.
How did you sell the papers in the first place? My assumption would be that either
Well,
Zach
the
just doesn't know the
guys
seal,
who
or
paid us gave them to us, so
were they concealed anywhere or just out in the open?
yeah,
sure
no,
what-
they just kind of fucking crumpled them and threw at us. What kind of question is that? What mean out in the open? We're in the fucking middle of the wilderness, man.
All right. So, I believe what we're getting at here is that you believe there's a chance Zach is in on the plot.
He sounds. I'll also, if I know him, probably he's not dumb enough to. Which means it's either a good scheme, a lot of money, or both.
So, if he's in on the plot, I do believe I will have less qualms about robbing him. So,
I'll be honest, you guys don't seem. You seem very good at punching people. You don't inspire me confidence when it comes to subtlety, subterfuge, and theft.
no, but I believe there is someone on our team who does. I am like looking straight at him.
It's like, you want me to rob them?
But you want to go to the party, don't you?
I do want to go to the party.
Right. We won't know what the party is unless you get the documents. And if he is actually in on the plot like you think, then
So pissed if I do this though.
all right. How about this? You don't have to rob him. You just got to sneak in there, read it, memorize it, maybe even write it down on a separate piece of paper. Bring it back to us. You won't know it's gone. You won't be mad.
But what if he? We are we're some time behind him. He could have just handed them to the client.
Well, then we get to rob a client, don't we?
You know what? I would much rather rob a sprite, Zach.
Great. So follow them, find out where the documents being delivered, and rob them.
While I'm doing this, what are all of you doing exactly?
Mel,
Uh,
do you want us to continue with the Blackwater Club or no?
we could go and do follow the Blackwater Club angle.
Also, I'm actually
Or we
doing this alone. Holy shit.
Well, we
I-
could go with you. On like I was.
Well, I mean, I think Maeve can help me out.
My skills are closer to this type of thing than usual.
I mean, it would be quite helpful to have a strong-bodied, able fairy with imperial authority, you know, in case things do get a bit messy.
But we've all seen how badly I've failed with that spider plot. Maybe it'd be best to send someone else to go along.
Yeah, but you have me for that part.
Ah, my Serena.
All right. How about this? Maeve, you, Hector, and Icarus. will head over
No,
there.
I'm not going on with
No,
him.
no, I'm not. No, it's okay. Icarus won't be infiltrating. I'm thinking assistance in getaway drive in case things go wrong.
No,
Muscle.
no,
No.
I would rather trust a rabbit rat than that guy. He like looks at Icarus.
What about Hyman? Hyman's cool.
Yeah, I would go with Hyman.
Cool. All right, Icarus, you and me are gonna go down to the Blackwater group. See if we can get any information there. Sound good?
I guess we'll not.
Well, Hyman, I hope you're ready for a couple of days on the sea. That counts as a date. They can prolong the date. It's like mutters to himself.
Maeve is luckily gone. She can't hear this right now.
Listen, that's one beautiful thing, because Red's not here, so she'll never know. Take her by surprise.
Can't wait for it.
As you put that plan, sort of, you map it in your heads.